right. I think we're live. It says live at least. What's up? It's Whiskey Wednesday with Dave and other people tonight. I'm really excited to have all of you joining us out there in Facebook and YouTube land. But we also, of course, are joined by some guests as well. They're going to play tonight. I am going to transition over to sharing my screen in just a second, and we're going to dive in. I think it should all be working for everybody out there. Remember, if you are on Facebook, you might need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. That basically tells Facebook, yeah, it's cool that I'm letting my name be put on StreamYard during this stream, because otherwise I actually don't know who you are. It'll just say Facebook user. So it'd be fun if you want to go and do that. If you're on YouTube, you don't have to worry about it. They're cool with it. But just keep that in mind. Obviously, throughout this, please post stuff in the comments as well, because I'm going to love to be able to try and answer some questions. But a big part of this is going to be me talking you through the game, and also meeting some of our awesome guests and players today too. So I already see people posting in the comments. Be sure to post if you're having a dram tonight. Feel free to post a dram. A little crossover, right? So a little distilled with some spirits and some music. I should have some music going on in the background with Luthier. But without that, besides that, let's actually just get started. Let's see if I can do this here. Here we go. Boom. Okay. So hi, everybody. We've got a big house tonight. You should be able to see everyone tuning in as well. Before we dive into Luthier, let's do a little bit of a quick introduction. And I'm just going to go down I see Nathan, then David, then Wooly, then Tim. Why don't you just say hi and maybe tell them where you're coming from as well?
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Midwest Pride.
Yep.
David, what do you got?
I'm David. I'm just outside of Toronto, Canada.
Nice.
And Wooly, people call me Wooly, but my name is David as well, but we're going with my nickname to avoid confusion. We got 3 Daves in the house, and I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Nice.
And I'm Tim from Illinois in the USA.
Awesome. So we've got some Midwest, we've got some Canada. This is fantastic. We're going to dive in. Now, I want to tell you a couple things here first before we get started. I got a message from Spectrum about an hour and a half ago saying, I'm sorry, internet is out in your area. So I'm actually running this off of my phone right now. I'm hoping that it's going to be somewhat smooth, and I'm hoping that they can solve this soon so that we can have a faster stream, but please do bear with us as we go. Okay, so I'm going to move this one on over so we can get started. We are going to dive into Luthier. Now, for those of you joining us from home and watching us online, this is a prototype. This is a prototype of Luthier, which is the next game coming out from Paverson Games. We are going to hope to kickstart this in 2024. This is actually, believe it or not, I think the world premiere stream of Luthier. I don't think we have streamed one live publicly before, so this is really exciting. You all out there tuning in, we've got about 12 people watching right now, are going to be the first ones to get to be able to see this as far as what the gameplay looks like. And the big thing I'm going to emphasize over and over again tonight is it's literally no graphic design or art has been done yet. All of this is thanks to Richard, our awesome developer, with his amazing graphic design skills. So keep that in mind. But we, of course, are really excited to see where this goes from there. Gameplay-wise, though, we're really excited as well where that's come so far. And so now what we're going to do is dive right in. I asked the players to kind of get their starting hand together, which is what they've done. And they're actually now going to start setting up the way you set up. And you can go ahead and do this, y'all. The way you set up in Luthier is you are dealt a couple different Luthier families. So we've got Tim has the Erard family. It looks like Wooly's got the Wooly, no pressure. You got Stradivari. And let's see, Nathan's got Ruckers, and David's got the Amati family. So we've got famous, real, actual luthiers and instrument makers. On those have your setup. So it basically shows you what you start with, resources-wise, money-wise. It also gives you kind of a little extra bonus action at the start of the game that you only do once. And at the very bottom, it allows you to also kind of have a little goal that you want to strive for as well. So right now, our players are all going through that process, doing their setup. Now, people at home, just know that you get to kind of cheat because since I am kind of the GM here, I can see into everybody's hands. So hopefully no one playing is watching the stream too, or you might get a little peek. So right now, that's what's happening is they're going through, and we see that they've placed that down on the board. Now, Luthier is, of course, about the art of instrument making, but not just making, but performing and repairing and working with nobles and other sorts of patrons. And so what happens is you are essentially a luthier and their family in their workshop. So I'm actually going to use Woolie's as an example and zoom in here. This workshop essentially is a player board that's just your own that represents your family and the bench that you are crafting your different instruments on. And we can see we've got this. This will eventually be a picture of the Stradivari family as far as some setup goes as well. Woolie's everyone's able to store resources at the bottom. White is animal resources, brown is wood resources, and black, which Woolie doesn't have any, but is metal resources. You also get to be able to have at any given time up to 3 different patrons. And so Woolie just put down Pachelbel as one of the composer patrons that Woolie is able to work with. And each person has something different. So for instance, Nathan's got House of Medici that he's got a tall order that he's trying to do. And again, as we get through this, I'll explain to you what all this stuff means on the card. But you are a luthier, and you are crafting different sorts of instruments for different patrons over the course of the game. The game happens over 6 different rounds, and we can see it in the bottom left of the board, the main board. And each round, you are going to be sending your workshop of players, of workers, out into the wild to do different tasks. Or perhaps you might even assign some of them to your own workshop, to your own bench. This is essentially, for those out there that are familiar with it, this is a worker placement game, but it's a worker placement game with a little twist. Your workers are not little meeples that you place out on the board, but instead they are discs that are representing the different workers in the shop. I always like to say that your worker number 5 is you as the kind of the master luthier in the shop, and maybe number 1 is a kid, your own kid that just started yesterday. That's because that number represents the skill level. And what we're going to do, and we're going to see in just a second, is that we are going to actually, the players are going to one by one place these workers out into the board, into the town, to do different tasks. But they're not going to place them face up. And that's the key here. It's a hidden bidding worker placement game where we don't know exactly what other players are placing. So that's an interesting way to kind of watch this play out. And as we'll see, your skill level allows you to essentially jump to the head of the line or perhaps break a tie if you happen to have other people that are helping you out, which we'll see as well. Okay, so I'm not going to explain every single location, but I am going to ask, we're just going to start left to right here and just start with Tim. To talk about who your luthier is and what special action you might get to do.
So, get out my screen here. So I have the Erard family, and the big thing for this identity is, so you'll notice up here that while my opponents still have their number 2 chip locked and not available yet, my ability is I get to start with that in my worker pool. So I get a little advantage there. And nice. My end of game that I'm trying to shoot for is to unlock all 3 unique workers for my workshop, which Dave will probably get to later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Awesome. Cool. All right, the Loud family. How about you, Woolie?
So, so Stradivari family. I don't get a lot of stuff at the beginning, but I believe that icon means that I get to move up on the
that's right.
The skill track for repair.
That's right. So yeah, you can move up on the craft skill track right away. Yeah. I'll move that out of the way for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
And then I get to draw cards. I get to draw. The hands are in the way. I get to draw 3 cards from the instrument deck and take one. Mm-hmm. So I get to do that right away. That's my
right now. Yep, you get to draw 3 cards and pull it in. I get
points if I max that saw. That's the repair skill track.
Perfect.
So the instrument's over here. So I draw 3.
Yeah, just draw 3 and you choose one and discard the other 2. Okay, cool. How about you, Nathan?
All right, I have the Ruckers family, who has pretty good starting resources, as well as 3 of the inspiration, which can help with performing in later on in the game. And I also get a double bonus for placing my patron. And so my bonus for placing my patron was to get an apprentice, so I get 2 instead of 1.
Nice.
Also, at
Nice.
the end of the game, I can convert money to points at 5 to 1 instead of the normal 10 to 1.
Awesome. How about you, David?
Yeah, I'm the Amadi family, so don't start out with any resources, but I do start out with a reputation marker, so that let me draw 3 instruments, which I did and kept 1. And I'm trying to max out that same reputation track by the end of the game. And I also got to go to market, so I bought
You went to market and bought
I
it.
bought
Good.
3 animals and one wood to hopefully work towards making my violin.
Nice. All right. Awesome. Okay, so now we have we'll see at the top left of your Luthier card, you're going to have a number. That's actually the player order. So it looks like green's going to go first. I'm going to move these around now. And then I think yellow goes second, 6 and 7. All right, red's third. And then blue's last. Okay, and I'm going to turn on player order just so it's a little turns just so it's a little easier for everybody, since that swaps around. Let's see. Okay, so green's going to go first, then yellow, then red, then blue. Okay. So before we get started, a couple other things just to help people watching in from home. And then I'm sorry I've been ignoring all of you commenting, but please keep commenting in. Feel free to ask some questions as we go too, and I'll try and answer those as well. When they are going to be playing, they essentially have a sequence that they're going to follow each round when we play those 6 rounds. At the start of the round, we'll do some stuff. Then we plan. We send our workers out. We send our 3 workers, or in Tim's case, 4 workers out to do different tasks around the board. And then once we've taken turns doing that around and around the table, then we resolve. What could happen is one location might have multiple workers there. That person, when it's your turn, you could choose to resolve that location, flip all those chips over, and then we, in order, perform the action in the order that is kind of rearranged then. And then there's a little bit of cleanup as well. So just to give you an idea of how that works. Couple other things to keep in mind. Anywhere you see a circle with an icon in it means that's a place your worker can go. So when they're working in their workshop, they're working on their bench. They're maybe roughing something out or finishing an instrument. When they're in the main board, there's 5 different locations here. These are locations that they can go to. Think of it as a building or a town where they're performing different activities. They're getting new instrument plans. They're doing a performance. They're repairing things. They might be trying to attract a new patron. Perhaps they're just going to town hall as well. So we'll look through all those actions as we get through the game. Couple other things to kind of keep in mind. They might all be thinking about these awards. These are group awards that is a little bit of a race. Whoever gets and claims them at certain levels are going to get those points. And you can only put one of your award tokens on each card. They also have some private goals. They all are starting with one that they might be working towards in addition to what's on their Luthier card. They also have something in their hand they're working towards as well. So there's lots of things going here at once. But again, here what we're doing now is we are going to dive right into the game. And the first way we're going to do that, and again, if we follow what we see on the sequence, we have these patrons. And they're all going to, the first thing we're going to do is they're going to move the cube directly underneath their patron over 1. So we're going to see Wooly's going to do that. Wooly picks up the cube and moves it over. What this means is whatever icon is directly above it is a gift that patron is giving to Wooly or to whoever. So Wooly's getting a free wood. Nathan looks like Nathan's going to be getting some money as well. So and David's getting some wood, and it looks like let's see, what did you get? Tim got some metal. So these are gifts the patrons are giving us, which is great. But as we can see, these are moving over, and each round it moves over 1. And if it gets to the end, that patron is not happy with us anymore. They leave, we lose points. It's not good. So we need to figure out ways to make their patrons happy. And the way we do that, of course, is to craft instruments or perhaps repair some for them or even do a performance. And we'll find out how that's going to happen in a little bit. So they've all moved their patrons cube over one. The patience is starting to wane for the patrons. We need to please them and make them happy. And then the other thing that they get to do is this is when they get to place instruments on their bench or perhaps remove them. And it looks like everybody has placed an instrument on the left side of their bench, which is the roughing side of the bench. So we see we've got an oboe, we've got a guitar, a flute, and a viola all being worked on at the start of the round. So with that, now we move into the planning phase, and I'm just going to hand it over. And
a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Willie.
Does this mean, I've forgotten, does this mean that I can put a second one down?
No, good question. So that icon there means that you can actually craft rough out two instruments with one single worker.
So move from left to right.
Correct. So you only need one worker there to move two instruments over, as opposed to normally you need two.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Good question. All right. So we're going to kick it off, and it looks like, Nathan, you're first. Go ahead, and remember, guys, once you have gone, just click that little button to pass the turn order, and you can maybe just talk a little bit about what you're going to be doing. And at this point, what they're going to do is, and they've got a little box they can hide their workers in if they want. No one else can see that. And then they're going to place those workers out face down onto the table.
All right, so I'm going to place a chip on the performance action.
Nice. Sending someone to the performance action.
Okay. So many choices. I'm going to grab another patron.
Now, notice what David did there. David put his worker face down, but he also has this other chip. This signifies that he's bringing an assistant or an apprentice with him over to this location. So it's not just him, it's that apprentice, and that provides a +1 bonus temporarily one time. After this, they'll go back to school, and he'll have to rehire them back if he wants to get them.
Okay. I am going to go to the instrument repair area.
So where Willie went is where he's going to be able to choose from different repairs later.
I am also taking worker over to the repair workshop.
Good. So, and again, as you can see, people watching at home, there's no limit to the number of workers you can place in a single location, nor other people too. So it can really stack up. And please do, anyone out there listening and watching, feel free to post any comments you might or questions you might have. We can see Facebook user. I don't know who you are exactly, but I already liking the mechanics we're seeing. Thank you.
I'm attempting to, there we go. I'm going to place this on, what is this called? The Town Hall?
Yeah, Town Hall. Nice. So the Town Hall allows you to kind of rework player order if you want, and you also get some other extra bonuses as well that we'll talk about. Awesome. Yeah, Nathan, you could pass that on then.
Tricky now, but let's try it. Grab an instrument.
Right, go to the instrument plans, picking up some new plans for instruments to make.
Town hall for me.
Another town hall for Willie. And you can check it, Willie. Pass it on to Tim.
Sorry.
This worker is going to the performance hall.
Nice.
I will put my last worker on the roughing bench.
Good. So Nathan's decided to have his worker start working on the flute. Looks like David's doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing as well.
Yep, we got a common occurrence here. Now, Tim has an extra worker because he started the Erard family starts with an extra worker. So,
I'm going
so Tim,
both sides
yeah.
of my bench.
Nice. So he's roughing and finishing, which is possible because he's got an extra worker. Okay, so now we've gone through the planning phase. So if we look at that sequence of a round again, we've finished the planning phase. We're now moving on to the resolution phase. This is where, in player order, you get to resolve a location. Now, what this means is that first up is Nathan. Anywhere there's a green worker right now, Nathan can choose to resolve that. He would obviously not be able to resolve the repairs because he does not have a worker there. One other place to point out, Nathan has actually 4 choices. He has the roughing bench, he has the town hall, he has the performance area, or he can also choose to go to market and school. What this means is Nathan does not flip over a chip yet. He simply can do this once per round. Everybody can whenever they want. And so it could be at the start, at the end, whenever. And when you move this horse over, this means you can buy and sell resources. And those little numbers in the cubes mean that's the range it possibly could be, because when we next round, we'll flip this and they could have different costs. And Nathan could also hire students or perhaps learn some and build up their skills by going up the track. So yeah, Nathan, take it away. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start with the town hall.
Nice. Good.
So with a value of 4, I will get the bonus here, and I will also grab just 6 coins for now.
So notice what happened there. And for the town hall, you can just place it right there because that'll determine it for next round. He was able to bump up to a 4. And what we see at every single location is we always have a choice of action or effects and rewards in Luthier. He could have scored an award. That's a little too early for that. He could have gotten 6 money, which he did. He could have hired 2 more assistants for free. One of those. But then on top of that, whoever's first does get to determine player order that we'll rearrange. And if he's a 4 or higher, he gets to move up one of the 3 tracks. This is the reputation track. So he's becoming known throughout the land. And as you move up the track, you trigger the thing that you kind of is below it. And some of this is in some of the tracks is cumulative. This one isn't, but Nathan probably already did it. He got to draw 3 cards and keep 1 instrument card for himself. So he's grown a little bit more. Yeah, so go ahead and do that, Nathan. And now Wooly, just because Wooly is there, he still gets as many choices as Nathan does as well in this case. So Wooly, you can place yours there, and then you can make your choice.
Yeah. I needed money.
Yeah, so he's getting money now. He did not get a 4 higher, so he does not get to move up, but he is going to move up at the end of the round to 2nd in turn order. And then this is the reason we track turn order is because now Nathan's going to pass that turn on to David, and then he's going to get to make a choice about where he wants to resolve.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm exclusively located at all my locations, so I will grab an instrument and put it straight onto my bench.
Nice.
And I'll take a medal as well.
So notice what we did here is he had a choice either to take an instrument from the row or a free metal resource. He chose the instrument. He chose what was there? I missed it. A Theorbo.
Theorbo, yeah.
Yeah, and these 2 are free. So these 2 are free. But if he had wanted the lute or the trombone, he would have had to pay to access that tier at this point. Eventually, he might be able to unlock it. But then on top of that, because he had a 4 or higher, he also gets a free resource, which he just took that medal. And this icon here means that he gets to immediately place an instrument from his hand onto his bench. So he actually just took that Theorbo he just took into his hand and placed it right under his bench. You can have a maximum of 2 instruments on your roughing bench or finishing bench at any time. So he's got a full roughing bench now, and that's David. Then he can pass his turn. Or it looks like maybe Nathan, you want to pass and then pass to David too.
Okay, so I guess I will do the instrument repair. So 5. That's not happy. That's not happy news.
So here's an example of Wooly was hoping to maybe get his first access to the repair, but who is that? Tim came in with his best worker. So Tim's actually going to get first choice of the repairs. Tim's going to take this one. This repair essentially means that he's going to take it back to his workshop. He has to, with repairs, unlike instruments, he has to immediately repair it, which is going to cost him 2 wood. This is a brass and woodwinds repair. He's going to get 3 money and 2 points as a result. So he's paying the 2 wood from his workshop. He's going to get himself three money. He's going to move himself up 2 on the victory point track.
Could you do the victory points, Dave?
Happy to. Yep. And then probably most importantly, I'm guessing he is making this for Vivaldi.
Correct.
So as we can see, Vivaldi says, I want a brass and woodwinds instrument. But Vivaldi also says on that second icon, I'll take a couple different, I'm flexible for the other one. I'll take, if you want to make another brass and woodwinds instrument, you can. If you want to repair a brass and woodwinds instrument, which is what he did, you can. Or if you want to perform in the Baroque era, because Vivaldi's part of the Baroque era, I'd be happy to do that too. So Tim decided to go the route of a repair. So what he's going to do is he's going to take that repair and he's going to tuck it under Vivaldi right now. And remember, you just hit, Tim, put it on top and then just hit the letter U on your keyboard. Perfect. So he's tracking that. But what's even more important is Vivaldi's happy with him, which means that he gets to reset his cube to the beginning again. Now, he doesn't get anything right now for that, but he still resets it. So now Vivaldi's reset, if you will, and happy again with Tim for repairing one of his, I don't know, maybe it's what is it, Tim? What do you think he repaired for you?
Well, also, I thought moving back to first space triggers that gift in hand icon.
Good question. It only triggers that when you have a 4 or higher at the patron location.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But you did reset it, which was good. And now Vivaldi's happy with you again.
Okay, so that worked out really well for me because he didn't take the card that I wanted. So I'm going to take the card that I wanted.
Nice.
And pay for it with these 2.
Nice. I'll move you up 2 there, Wooly.
Yep. Awesome.
And then you get 2 money as well if you haven't paid yourself yet. Nice. So you've made that for Pachelbel. So same thing. Pachelbel's happy with a repair and string instrument, and then you've reset that one.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, who had a 4 higher there?
I did.
I did not.
I think that was Tim, right? So Tim, you're going to be able to move that up because we see the bonus here is that if you have a 4 or higher there, you can move up the craft skill track, which is going to allow you to more efficiently make instruments. Notice too that if you had inspiration, which is a type of currency you can earn in the game, kind of, you can also turn that in for resources as well.
All right. So it looks like action to me. So let's go to the performance hall here. Oops.
That's right, Dave. You are not anonymous anymore. All right.
Why can I not separate that stack?
There we go.
Oh.
All right. Looks like Nathan beat you there.
First. Yep.
I will take this Royal Court performance.
Okay, so let's take a look at these. These performances, this is a classical performance at the Royal Court. What we see here is that he's going to take the combination of the skill on his worker, which is 5, and he's actually going to roll 2 dice, and he's going to hope to get one of those results that you see, 1 to 11, 12 to 15, or 16 plus. So let's see how he does. These die are right over here there, Nathan. So he's going to roll them and hope for the best here. So it's going to be 5 plus that. Okay, 5 plus 2. So not too bad, but unfortunately, probably he only has, in that case, 7. But if he wanted to, he could turn in his inspiration. to be able to get higher. So that would end up being up to 10. So still a little short of what you needed, I guess.
Yep, so I will just get the 5 coins from the lowest level.
Yep, you'll get the 5 coins. Now, if he had gotten a higher tier and he had a patron who is a classical era, that could have counted for them as well.
And then I also have the
That's right.
bonus
Good.
as well.
Yep, you can go ahead and do that. So when you're a 4+ or higher at the performance location, you're going to move up that track and start to essentially allow you to mitigate some of that dice rolling luck with your performance skill. All right, Tim, how you doing? Ooh, not bad, not bad.
3 + 4 is 7. I was just doing this for the money, so I will take my 5 coins.
Nice. And they collect those because, as we see, one of the awards actually is a number of performances. They might even have some goals they're going for too. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Nice. And then you can take your chip back and then pass that on. Let's see. Yeah, Ed, TK, you're asking what upcoming conventions can we find you at to play in person? We are going to have this at UK Games Expo over in the UK, as well as Origins in Ohio and Gen Con. We'll be running games throughout those cons. Good question.
Yeah, on my turn, I will move my flute from my roughing bench to my finishing bench.
Nice. So the way he did that is he flipped it. He had a 1. So if he had 5+, he would have gotten more. But most importantly, we see on the left side, the flute requires 1 wood and 1 metal that you turned in, and then you simply just move it over like you did. Nice work, Nathan.
Okay. I will activate the patron section with a 4.
Nice.
And I will take handle.
Okay. So now your handle is joining. You get a cover-up bonus when you put that down. So you're going to do that. And you're gonna...
Do I want
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I think the $4 is a little bit more flexible for now.
Get the money. So Handel's with you as well as Beethoven. Nice. Now,
And
notice here he could have gotten 3 money on an assistant instead. He decided to take the patron. But then also, probably more importantly, this 4+ shows that you get to move your cube back 1 and immediately get any gift in that row. So which one are you going to move back there? That one?
Well, this one can't move back because it's
you can. You can do that one too. You can do that one too.
I need the wood, so it's fine.
Good. All right. Awesome.
Okay, so and I will do that, and I get a discount, so I only have to pay 2 wood instead of 3.
Good. Roughing out that guitar with 2 wood. That's right. Good.
And then
and you get 2 inspiration. Yeah, you've inspired yourself by just having your best worker there.
I really efficiently used my wood, and
that's
so
right.
I feel good about that.
Yeah, nice. All right, let's see who do we got. On to Tim.
So just to let the audience know, so I have workers on both sides of my bench. So my intent is to finish completely this instrument, but right now I'm short some resources. So before I flip any workers, I'm actually going to go to market and get those resources that I need.
Nice. So he can do that, of course, on your turn. Like I said before, you can choose to resolve the worker, or you can choose to go to market.
And so what I'm going to do here, let me move my horse so I'm not blocking for the viewers.
There you go.
So I'm going to buy 2 wood, which is going to cost me 6. And then while I'm here, I'm also going to pick up an assistant for 4. So that will be all my 10 money.
Nice. Yeah. So you can see here that you can buy and sell. So he could have sold resources as well. And then over here, you can just hire assistants or the track. Over here at the school, you can use inspiration as well. So again, you can maybe convince an apprentice to join you for less than 4 money, for instance. Okay, cool. So that's you.
All right. My last thing to do is to go to the market as well. I will pass my turn while I figure out exactly what I'm going to buy.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to rough out this Theurbo that I found. The plans for, so 1 animal, 3 wood, and 1 metal.
That's a big one. I know Dave. Dave comments about wanting background music to kick in. I know it's one of my favorite things to think about is a soundtrack for Luthier.
Okay, so I'm done. So I guess I'll pass.
Yep, unless you want to go to the market, Wooly.
No, not this round.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm ready to start working on this instrument. So I have to flip the roughing side first. That's my junior son. Some people that have played with me here know the joke behind that one. So for my roughing side, I need 1 wood and 2 metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So 1 wood and 2 metal.
Nice.
And that will move it over.
Good.
Maybe.
Awesome. And we might be beyond, let's see. David, it's back to you, I think, because everyone else has passed, I think, to go to market.
I can definitely, I do need to go to market. Definitely buying a wood and an animal for 5. And then I've got to decide if I want an assistant. I think there's going to be another way to get an assistant, so I'll spend another 4.
Cool. And then it's back to Tim.
So now that I have the resources I need, I will use my slightly older son to finish this out. This oboe for 2 wood and a metal.
Good. Now, when we finish an instrument, he's actually going to be doing a couple things here. You get to place that instrument out into the orchestra pit. So we'll take a look at that first. And then I think he's also going to plan to fulfill his patron, which is great.
Yes, I am.
So first thing he's going to do is we see on the oboe at the bottom of the card, this shows as a medium-sized instrument. That's the bottom left icon. The middle icon essentially is telling you to be sure to place your instrument out into the orchestra pit. And then, of course, the right is the point. So I'll give you the points there while you're placing your instrument out there. Tim?
Okay.
Okay, so you're blue
where am I
for 6.
Cubes to do that.
Right by you, your bench.
Thank you. There we go. All right, so
yep, good.
So I'm going to cover up this oboe spot, and since I'm first chair oboe, I'm going to get 2 coins and an assistant.
Yep. So each of these has a first chair. So if you're the first one to make it, then you get that extra thing. In this case, like Tim said, 2 coins and an assistant. And so his is out on the board. Obviously in the final game, it won't be just probably a simple little cube, but representing that he's made this instrument and it's now being used in the orchestra itself. But more so, he's also made this for Vivaldi. So what that means is, if we see he's already done an instrument repair, he's now making a brass and woodwinds instrument for Vivaldi with the oboe, which means he also gets to follow through on the scroll to finish this for Vivaldi.
So that is 4 victory points.
Yep, 4 more points. You're shooting up. Good.
1 bump up the reputation track.
Yep, I'll do that for you.
Dave. And then for the rest of the game, if I'm reading the symbols correctly, I will be able to rough instruments out for 1 resource less as an ongoing bonus.
That's correct. Only on the roughing bench.
Right.
For a worker, you get a discount. And now what happens is he's going to take that, and I can help you with this one, Tim. He's going to actually tuck this under his board because, like Tim said, for the rest of the game, you have unlocked this power, a little tableau that you've built that you can start to work with. He's going to put his repair off to the side and collect those. And he actually takes the oboe and puts it back into his hand because these are actually plans. So he could make another oboe if he wants as well.
Oh, there we go.
It fell out. Here you go.
Thank you.
And
then I see you drew the cards for that.
Yeah, you get to choose one of those. So he's effectively placed an instrument in the pit. He's also completed a patron. So he has no patrons left, but now he has a little bit of a discount as well. Okay, I think that's everybody. So now what we're going to do is we're at the cleanup phase. the first thing we're going to do is update the turn order track. So we're going to, I mean, you can do that too, guys, what you're doing. But with the turn order track, we need to move those around because now we see that green stays in first, but red has moved up to second place. And that will allow us to then retrieve those leftover workers. We get rid of the two furthest most cards in each row. Those just get tossed if they're not there anymore. If they're not there, that's fine. And then we move cards over. So those cards that cost money before are now moving into the free space as well. Also, in terms of the market, we reset all the meeples back over to the other side of the market. And we take the top card of the market and we remove it to see what the new market is. So someone can go ahead and do that too if you want. So now it looks like animals got more. Wood and animal has grown in cost. So it's going to be a little more expensive.
Oof.
Yep.
Rough.
That is
let's
very
see
rough.
here. And then, of course, we move our round marker over. We'll see that when we moved to round 3, your family grows. And again, when you moved to round 5, your family grows again. So let's see. I think we've gotten everything there. We filled those all out. Perfect. So now we're at the top of the round again, and they're going to move their patron cubes over and receive their gifts and place or remove any instruments they want to. And while you do that, I'm going to update the turn order.
And for those watching at home, I don't have a patron, so I have no cube to move at the moment.
Yep. You're patronless. And by the way, you can repair, you can perform, you can make instruments for yourself. You don't have to have a patron to make them for. You just don't get the benefits of the patron. You're just getting still the points, everything else in the card. Let's see. Dave Hutchings asks, does the market have a limited supply available in a round? No, you can buy and sell as much as you want from the market. There's no limited supply there, but you can only go to the market once per round per person. Hello, Silver Fear. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to see you. Oh, I see. I'm not sure who this is, but Facebook user says, my wife's a music teacher. Can we say Christmas gift? Yes. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. All right. So with that, feel free to post questions like you are in the comments. That's great. People tuning in. We are starting round 2 now. And we're going to hand it over to Nathan. And again, we're back into the planning phase where you're sending workers out.
Okay. Place on the performance again.
Going back to the performance hall. Great. Oh, and then you can pass that turn on.
Right. Sorry.
That's okay.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Everyone's wanting to perform. All right. We see we're going to performances and repairs so far.
I'm going to the town hall, and I will use one of my assistants. So I'm going to trade a pawn. Oops. One of these guys.
Oh yeah, you can just get rid of the pawns and swap them out.
Oh,
the pawns
okay.
are kind of from the past, so you can just straight up use those
Got
things.
it.
Good. Nathan's going up to the patrons with some assistance too. And on to Wooly. Oh, also the patrons. Oh, I'll pass you on. There you go. Well, you can. Getting busy in the performances.
Let's see. I think the way to do this.
Yeah, who is that Facebook user? Like Dave said, no, but you are limited by how much money you have and how much storage space you have. As a reminder, if you can, go for it because then I can see who you are. Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and then I can start to see who that is as well.
I think I'm going to.
Oops.
Oh, that doesn't do that. What are the forms? And this is for.
I can't believe my
Oh,
internet's
paycheck
been
types.
holding up. There we go. Thanks, Andrew.
All right.
Now I see.
Yep.
Thought I
I'll
already
join the dog pile.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm bringing a friend.
Uh-oh.
All right. Interesting.
My last one I'm going to place on the finishing bench.
Nice. Pass that on to Wooly then. Good.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
All right. I am also on my finishing bench with a friend.
With a little helper.
All right.
Now
since
it's to you,
nobody-
Tim. You can just go twice in a row there.
All right. So since everybody was kind enough to leave it open, I will go to the the instrument shop,
Yep. The plans.
and I doubt that's gonna happen. Well, worst case scenario, I can do a fallback, and I will join the repair shop.
Cool.
Nice. All right. Here we go to resolve. Starting out with Nathan. Nathan gets to choose where to start.
Let's start with. I think I'm going to start by just finishing this flute.
Cool. Nice.
So I will
Nice little flute.
get 4 points from that.
Yep.
I'll then give it to the House of Medici.
Yep. And yeah, I got to pay the cost, right?
1 wood and 1 metal.
Yep. And then you're going to put that instrument out into the pit too.
Which will give me 2 coins and an inspiration.
Nice. Awesome. And then because you made Medici happy, you get to reset their cube. Nice.
Yep. Just in time.
Yeah, you don't want to make him angry.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do.
Uh-oh. It's happening. So green's on the bottom. Green was there first.
Okay. 5, 6 for blue. 1 for yellow. 1 for red. There we go. I think
Okay.
red was there first, wasn't it?
Yep. This is correct.
Okay.
In this order?
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I was looking
Blue.
at it backwards.
So this is an example where blue's going to get to choose first which performance or not. They can also choose to take animal. And so again, for the people that might not be able to do a performance, they can always have that as a backup.
So it looks like Royal Court is still in the 1 and 2 slot. So eeny, meeny, miny. We'll do this one.
All right. So pulling that out. Going for the Royal Court with a 6. Ooh, not bad. 3. Do you have any inspiration as well?
Not at the moment, unfortunately.
Yep,
So
so
9
still-
will get me 5 money.
Yeah, 5 money. Now, one thing I want to point out really quick on this Royal Court for those watching, you see that little icon to the right of the Baroque symbol that has a little music note. What that means is for every percussion and keyboard instrument that you have out in the pit that you've made, you get an extra pip. So, for instance, an extra result or note. So if Tim had maybe a harpsichord and a pianoforte out there, that would have actually gotten him 2 extra points as well. So keep that in mind on some of those. That helps to have crafted those instruments. All right. Now, the other thing Tim gets to do, though, is because you had a 4 or higher, you get to move up that track.
Right.
So I'll move that out of the way. You can move that up there if you want. So next time, Tim will get to re-roll 1 die if he wants. All right. On to green. On to Nathan.
I am actually going to spend 5 coins to take this school.
Going for the Baroque school. Okay. So to access that, he had to pay 5 coins. So he did that. And now you can perform there. And remember, Nathan does have the reroll for 1 if he wanted to.
Right, so
You
I
got
have an 8. I will
Mhm.
re-roll this 1, see if I can improve it.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Nice.
There's a 10.
Nice.
Nice. Boom. 10. So Nathan performed, he kind of standing ovation at the school. Since his Medici is Baroque too, not only does he get the 6 money and the 1 point, but he can attribute that to Medici because Medici is Baroque as well. So that he's already reset, but now he's only 1 away from completing Medici. Nice. Did you give yourself the point there, Nathan?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
And he needs the rep track too for the 5.
Let's see for the 5.
Yep.
Where did I see
For the 5 strength worker.
move it up that track. Yeah, yes, thank you.
Sorry, not
Yep.
I meant the skill track.
Yeah,
not rep
performance track,
That's,
yeah.
that's a different track.
Nice. Wooly, what do you got?
I'm taking stuff.
Taking some animal. So again, Wooly could perform, or he could take animal. So he's going to take 3 animal.
Me too.
And
That's
David
why
also.
why I was going there. Never intended to make a performance.
Do a big performance.
Not with the 1, that's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, this is a tough decision. The hedge against everything, I'm not sure is hedge against everything, I'm not sure is entirely possible.
Oh no, Abe, I'm sorry. It looks like Abe Burson says the Facebook video is down, the YouTube's still up. Okay, well, good to know. It says all green on my end, so that's weird, but hopefully it keeps going. Abe, by the way, Abe, thanks for tuning in. Abe is the co-designer for the game, so I'm glad Abe's watching from home as well.
Yeah, wood is so expensive.
Market is cruel this turn.
It is, yeah, and I don't have a lot. I mean, I could do that. I could do that, which would give me a lot of money. But no, I'll see what happens. I'll see what happens at the repair bench. This may not work. Whoops, I don't know why I can't.
I'm sorry. I it's my fault. I was trying to open up Facebook and it clogged the pipes.
All right. So who was there? I was there first, right?
You were there first.
Oh, good. Facebook is still fine. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Facebook user.
Okay. So
Still clear. Abe, it might be you're on the wrong one.
Thankfully, I was first because I can only do this one, and I can't do the other one. So that was lucky for me. So,
Sure, what that was about.
yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of lag.
There's
right
a lag.
now
It's
for
my fault.
Dave,
Yeah, it's Dave's fault.
Okay, so I need to attempt to pay 3 animals and also pay 1 wood. And I'm going to do this guy. And
Nice.
get $4 back for my $13 of materials.
It's a rough racket.
Rough trade, but that's okay.
Yep.
So I get $4 and 3 points.
Nice. And of
then
course,
I
it
will
looks like you made
assign
that for
this
Handel,
to-
right?
Yeah, I will assign that to
Yeah.
Handel
Nice.
to make him a
And-
little happier.
I'm just
Make
here
him
for
a
the
little
wood.
happier. Just here for the wood. Don't mind me. Just taking some wood out of the dumpster out back.
Oh, look, it's my turn.
And now it's your turn.
So So, with my current board state, get down there. There we go. Oh, I think I'm going to go to the town hall. Oh, let me clear these other chips off the board. Come. Oh boy, that lag is real bad. Bear with me, please. All right, so town hall had an assistant, which I'm just going to set off to the side because I'm going to use this to get assistance. So, but the
Right.
assistant that was there made it a 4, so that will move me up the reputation track.
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
Now that
So-
that'll allow Tim to draw 3 new goals. So and he's going to pick one of them. Now this one, Tim. Okay, good. Yeah, you still had one
I
because this
had
one you
to.
would not been able to get. Yeah, you're
Right.
good. So Tim's going to draw 3 new goals from this stack, and he's going to pick one. So by the end of the game, you end the game with, if you get that far, which most people do, with 2 goals in your hand. Good. So you can pass your turn, Tim, and then move on to, looks like, Nathan.
All right, my last thing is over here on the patron track or patron spot. So we have a 5 and a 4. So
Nice. Wooly.
Okay. This was here. Okay.
this is
That's the
the
patrons.
Oh yeah, there. Yes. Yes, I will. What do I want?
What do we have? We've got Farank, the performer. So we can see the performer type of patron only requires 1. Pompadour, though, she requires 3 different instruments or 3 different things, and a couple performers
Yeah,
coming
I'm
down the road.
gonna take Frank.
Farank, okay.
I will take Pompadour then.
Now, when they take them, they're going to place them and get a bonus. So that goes right away. And they also both had 4 or higher, so they're both going to get to move one of their cubes back and receive any gift in that row. And it can be on the one that you just attracted.
Are the ones I didn't choose discarded, Dave?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Whose green is that? Is that?
Oh, green.
Nathan's?
Sorry, I always play green. So sorry. Sometimes
Sorry for taking your color.
It's okay. I need to break out of my my box sometimes.
And now it's to you, Wooly. Now it's your turn.
Yeah. There's quite the bag. Ooh, yeah. It's one of those things, where the thing, see, it's sticking to my cursor.
It's
Okay.
getting slow again. Sorry, everybody.
And it's just anyway. So I think my last thing is to finish my guitar. I don't get
Nice.
a discount, but so I get the 4 points. So I'm up to 6 now, and I will finish that.
Yep, and don't forget. Yep, and now then, yeah, good. You're going to place your guitar out into the pit.
And I get another one of these. And $2. Okay.
Good, and it looks like you finished Pachelbel, so you get to do that as well.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the trick again, Dave?
I'll help you with that in a second. You basically flip it over and kind of do this trick, but first you want to follow the scroll. What's on there, David? Wooly?
Okay. So I got 3 points.
Yep, 3
So
more
I get
points.
3 more points. 3 to 9.
Good.
And then a reputation track bump.
Yep, you move up the reputation track. I'll deal those cards to you.
Oh, okay, new instrument.
And then now what we'll do is we'll flip this over. And from the rest of the game, on both the finishing and the roughing bench, your workers are an extra skill level higher. So a 4,
nice.
this 3
Very
would
nice.
be a 4. Yeah, that's a good one. And then the guitar, the repair goes off to the side somewhere to hold on to, and guitar goes back into your hand as it planned.
Yeah.
And then just remember, I dealt you 3 cards because you moved up to the reputation track. You're going to keep one of those and discard the other 2. Oh, Silverfear, your favorite instrument's a trumpet, played 5th through 12th grade. Looks like we've got maybe a trumpet that's going to be made later. We'll see. And then, Will, you can pass your turn on.
Okay. I guess I will get one of these.
Okay, I think. Oh, right, I got money for the repair. I think the best bet is to finish this guy. So I've got 6 power here.
Yeah.
So I get a discount of 1 ingredient, which is going to be wood in this case.
Okay.
And I'll pay the rest. And
Nice.
I've finished the Theorbo.
Nice.
And I did it with a 6+, so I get a double bonus.
Yeah, so you get a double bonus when you put it out there. And the Theorbo is a rare instrument. That's what that diamond is. So you're going to get 12 money and 2 resources of your choice. That's pretty huge.
Let's
a big one.
take. I think I just need metal, so let's take metal.
Wooly Ryan the Red says,
Oh, and
shout out to Wooly.
9 points.
Oh, yes. Hey, Ryan. How's it going? He's a co-worker.
Oh, nice.
All right, and the only
Good
action
job,
I have
good
left
job.
to resolve is here. Well, I also
Nice.
have the market, but I'm going to do up here.
Yep.
And I think, yep, I'm going to take this trombone into my
Take the
hand.
trombone. Awesome. So that was you. You're going to pass it on to Nathan.
All I have.
I'm trying, and it's not.
It's not letting you pass it.
All
No,
I
it's
have left
not.
is to go to market, so I'm going to do that.
I'll pass it for you.
Thank you.
And
You're
I
going to
think
market.
I'm actually just going to buy nothing but 3 apprentices.
Higher. Oh man,
Very
dropping 12 money.
nice.
Now you could use your inspiration too with that one, or you could just drop all 12 money.
Yep, no, just gonna buy 3 of those.
Your nobles, you've got quite the money engine coming in. That's great. You have the ability to be able to hire a posse of workers. All right, will you go into market?
Yeah. I don't want to, but.
Silverfear asks, Dave, where did the inspiration for this game come from? Well, that's a funny story. As they're going to market, I'll talk about that. Actually, it's a pretty long story, so I won't go into great detail. But the neat thing is, Abe Burson, who's I think tuning in maybe from YouTube. So Abe, you could probably chat with Silverfear on YouTube as well about this, give a little bit of information. But essentially, Abe came up with the idea for this game 10 or so years ago, I'd say. And then a couple years ago, I played it and was just really enamored by the mechanism of the hidden bidding, but also the idea of crafting instruments. And then from there, I approached him to see if he'd want to have us publish it. And then I co-design it with him, where I kind of pulled it down to its studs, then rebuilt it back up around a little bit more of a theme focused in classical music and instrument making. His was more of a kind of a modern look, and infused a little bit more weight into it too. So it's a little heavier game now as well. So we're really excited about that partnership. But it's all thanks to beginning to Abe for creating this. Good question, Silverfear. All right, where are we at? Will, are you done? You at the market still?
Yeah, I'm spending 3 coin and an inspiration to get my final apprentice.
Nice. So again, as a reminder for people watching at the school, you can use inspiration to discount that. Again, the concept is you're smooth talking that assistant apprentice into helping you out. Maybe you don't have to pay fully to get a discount there.
I will buy one very expensive animal.
Nice.
And then do I want 2 apprentices? 3 might be a little bit crazy. Yeah, let's just grab 2 apprentices. Okay.
And I'm coming
Nice.
to market. And I'm going to sell off this animal for 3, and then use that 3 plus an additional coin to hire my last apprentice.
Oh, of course, I just realized I made a mistake. So I shouldn't have bought my last apprentice. I shouldn't have spent the money to buy my last apprentice because I.
Oh, you're going to get one? Oh no! Yeah. Well, I'm okay with taking that back. We're
It's fine.
It's a friendly game. It was just the mark at the very end.
Yeah, it's not impacting anything anybody did.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will do so. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. So now we're cleaning up. So we're updating that turn order track. So Tim's going to jump to the head. Everyone else is going to
I'm last.
Go back. Yeah. And we're going to pull back leftover workers when that happens. And now we're going to reset the market, meeples, as well as the market itself. So if someone wants to do that, maybe Wooly, you want to be in charge of resetting the market for us? That'd be great. And then I think that we are about ready. Oh, here we go. I can do it. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. The horses are wild. All right, how do we do here? We want 3, 4, 5. Oh, metal's expensive, but everything else is nice and cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're moving the round tracker forward 1. Now everyone's families have grown. So time has passed. Your family grows. Everyone gets to add the number 2 chip. So Tim no longer has an advantage, unfortunately, with his extra worker. Yep, they're catching up to you now, Tim. And now we're ready to start. Let me change the turn order. We're going to be ready to start the next round. And again, as a reminder, everyone gets to move their patron cubes forward 1 to get those gifts if you've got patrons.
Yeah, I messed up on that.
First. Are you still patroness, Tim?
I am.
Look at you go.
No, that's not.
Hey, you can ride solo, I guess.
Oh, right.
Who needs patrons?
The beginning of round is when we can put onto our bench, right?
Yeah, you can put instruments onto your bench, or you can take them off. So the reason you take it off is maybe they're full. It sat there. You realize, I have a different strategy. I'm pivoting. You can always do that
right.
as well. Let's see. Silverfear saying, yeah, go ahead. Dive in, Tim.
So let's try to fix this. Well, let's see who else. Let's try to fix this patronless problem, shall we?
What happened here? We got 15 stack of.
Just take the top one.
They all flipped over. Yeah. Take this top one.
Okay. I don't think anybody was paying 10 for a patron, unless they're feeling real bold.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me pass my turn.
So Silverfear, you're asking who else is in this game. We've got people like Ludwig II, like the Madkin Ludwig for a noble. We've got the composers. Let's see if anyone's got a composer out right now. I think is Beethoven still out there? So David's got Beethoven that he's trying to work on. So we've got composers, Handel, composers. We've got performers like Ferenc, and then we've got high-end nobles like Pompadour and Medici. So 3 different tiers of different types of patrons, if you will. All right, Nathan, take it away.
Start with the performance again.
Performance with an assistant.
Oh, we were able to put our instrument on the
Yep.
roughing bench, right at the beginning
Yep.
of the.
You can put it out.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. Okay.
Oh, Silverfear, there's that trumpet. It's coming out. You can root for Wooly to make that trumpet for you.
There we go. Cool.
On the instruments, good.
I'll jump on repair.
Oh, good question, Jackson. As Tim's making his turn, Jackson asked, was the initial modern idea focused on an individual instrument like the guitar or a wide variety like this version? Great question, Jackson. So Abe's original one was titled Luthier, and it was specifically just stringed instruments, which is, of course, what a luthier does. I'm stretching it a little bit here because a luthier obviously would not make a trumpet or a horn or a I don't know, like a harpsichord. So this one encompasses kind of all elements of an orchestra, but the original did have modern instruments, violin for sure, guitar, stringed instruments though, and very focused on kind of that modern style. Good question. Nathan's going to the rough and bench.
Okay. And I'm going to go to repairs.
With an apprentice, assistant.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out what's better. Apprentice seems more thematic of the time period, but I keep wanting to say assistant, and I'm not sure why. Maybe because they're assisting you. So if anyone out there that's watching has an opinion, apprentice or assistant for those helpers.
Or supporter.
Or supporter, yeah. Stofil Art asks, will you be demoing this at Gen Con this year? Yes, we will. It's going to be dropping by, but perhaps some of them will be a little bit of sign up ahead of time for some of the first ones in the morning. So if you're going to Gen Con, be sure to try and come by. We'll probably play 2 to 3 rounds. Up to Tim again.
Yeah. I think the best way to do it. We'll do that. Boink.
As people can see, watching from home, now that you have more people, it gets a lot busier out here as far as more workers to go out. Silverfear asks, question of the times, will there be a solo? Yes, although this is going to be an extremely hard solo game to design. So we're excited about, we'll make some announcements soon about how we're moving forward with that, but this is a tricky one, as you can imagine, because it's all about wondering what the other players are putting down in that interaction. So it's going to be a tricky solo challenge for sure.
Man, this is tough. Lots of tough decisions. I'll try that.
Up to the patrons.
I'm going on my roofing bench, and Dave Beck, I apologize in advance because I'm going to need a rules clarification.
That's okay. Do you want to ask now or wait until you get there?
Well, nobody can affect what I'm doing on my bench, so
It's going to be per chip. So you're only going to get that once.
Right. Now, I'm here, so I can move 2 over at once.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see where you were. Okay.
So how does...
Yes. Yep. So you'll get the discount on one of them.
And then if this were to be of sufficient strength, how does that discount factor in?
2. And it could be 2 on 1 or 1 on 1,
each.
if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Getting busy in the workshop.
Oh, getting stacked up.
Okay.
Oof, that's the 2 assistants.
Yeah, they mean business over there. Nathan means business.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. I didn't check that. Oh well, that's fine. That's okay.
Good question, Silverfear. Yeah, so we're thinking about all options right now. So yeah, you're right though. It's gonna be tricky. I didn't know Fractured Sky was hidden bidding. I'll have to check that out. I know that they just finished their Kickstarter, I think. Yeah, it's getting heavy. Everyone's dropping their workers. I think
Just
David,
on my
you got your
board.
last one. Cool. All right, there we go. Kick us off, Tim.
Oh, brother. Okay. Because I'm not going to have control after this, I'm going to resolve here to make sure I have the resources I want.
Okay.
So, and lucky for Wooly, I'm not messing with the instruments. I'm just here for the metal because the market was again mean. So I'm just here for the metal.
It's all yours, Wooly.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for as well.
Oh. Ah!
Delicious metal.
Delicious,
Awesome.
expensive metal.
Yeah.
Oh, let me pass.
All right, let's see what's going on at the workshop.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
good. I get to take a nap.
This is going to be.
That's a thing.
Four, and 7.
Oh,
7.
yeah,
Holy moly!
I had
He's
to
not
make
messing
sure I
around.
could get it.
He wanted something. Yeah.
I would like this repair right here.
Now let's see. Was yellow first in stack?
Yes.
Is that right?
So
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be
Okay.
green
Just
and
wanted to make
yellow.
sure we knew. Okay. Going for the percussion keyboard repair. It's a big one. All right. Cool.
And for the 3 resources, I can finish the House of Medici. 4
Very
points.
nice.
3 points.
Yeah, get your money in points.
4 points and 3 points and 4 coins.
Nice. Sweet. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna give yourself those points and rep.
Yep, it will be 5 points. 1 reputation.
Uh-oh. Let's try it around. Metal. Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
And then I will get to look
Yeah,
at
you get to draw 3 of those and keep 1.
this pile.
Yeah, that pile. Yep. And then it's on to David.
That was the only repair that I wanted or could do, so I will take 2 wood.
Okay. And both of you, well, all 3 of you are moving up the skill track, of course.
Yeah,
So.
I'm going to take the 2 wood as well.
Okay. And let's see here. Who was that? Green is going to move up 2. But David, you did too, so I'm going to move you up and everyone else back. Is that right? There we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what it is, I think.
Good. We can see for those watching at home, this now means
Actually,
that.
no, yeah, this is. So I was here at the beginning.
Yeah, I
of the
moved you
game,
up
and
1.
This is the second time
Yeah.
I've moved up. Yeah.
So everyone can make 2 instruments with 1 worker, but now Wooly has a +1 on his roughing and his finishing a bench, but he also has another +1, so he
I'm
is
+2 now.
pretty super powered right now. Yep, highly skilled. Okay, I think Nathan, you can probably pass yours on now. Pass the turn on to Wooly.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it is not working. So.
Is it? Yeah, it's all laggy again. I'm sorry, everybody. For those watching at home that just tuning in, unfortunately, I'm running everything off of my phone because there's no internet where I am right now. Sadly, the Charter or Spectrum went out. Here, I'll pass you on. There, Wooly, your turn.
Okay. What do I want to do? Let's do this one. Why can't I select? I can select one, but I can't select them all. Oh, there it is.
Well, that one you don't have any workers in there, Wooly.
Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay, yeah.
You're not green.
I knew I was thinking about it. Okay, so I'm going to do this one then.
I was on the bottom.
You were on the top, weren't you? Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure I was there first.
So
I don't think it actually did matter. Well, it does matter because it's turn order, but
Yeah, you can place those down there right away if you want all three of them. All right, so David.
I don't think. Yeah, I can't. I'm not eligible for any of these, unfortunately. So, what's the best? Do I need the money? Probably not this round. So probably 2 assistants. No, but I'm going to get an assistant. So I'll just take the money.
Cool. How about Nathan?
I will place a token on one of these. I have one unique patron type completed, so.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So what Nathan's choosing to do is scoring an award, because you can always get 6 money, 2 assistants, or score an award. He has chosen to score this award. He's got 1 type of patron completed. If he had 2 or 3 different types of patrons, he could have scored higher. But he's choosing the first one. That'll give him 1 point. More importantly, perhaps for him, is it also unlocks. He removes that from below here. He gets to choose either to add a die to his performances from now on, get a royal patron, or expand his wood and his resource storage a little bit. So he's chosen, it looks like, to do the die. So from now on, when he performs, he's going to roll an extra die. All right. And now he cannot score another award on this one. So he has 2 more potential awards to score, or trophies to place, and it could be one of the other 3 empty spots. All right. Hey, Matt, thanks for tuning in. Matt's tuning in, and T Druid. Yeah, Origins. We'll be at Origins, T Druid. We'll be demoing that. Looks like Wooly also is scoring. So what are you scoring, Wooly? Number of completed Baroque patrons. You do have 1. Awesome. So you're going to get 2 points there. And what'd you pull it off of? The Royal Patrons. So Wooly, actually, you're gonna hit 5 over this. You're gonna get pull all 5 into your hand, and you're gonna keep 1 and immediately place that on your board, and then you'll just put the others back face down. And then you can probably pass your turn order on to David.
I think I'm going to choose to actually rough out my instruments here before I fill up my
Good
storage inadvertently here. So because I just ticked over to the 2 roughs, I will be able to accomplish that.
Nice. So because he's far enough up on the skill track, he can actually rough out both instruments on the left and move them over to the right. He's making a sax and a viola. Nice work. With his kid, even the number 1. Wow.
So I put my new royal patron on the.
Yep. Put him on there, and you discard the rest. Good. Yep.
I got you.
Thanks, Tim. Yeah, so you're going to put that down, and we'll take a look at that royal patron once you do.
All right, so it's my turn. And let's perform, shall we?
All right, and we'll see really quick. Wooly chose King Louis the 14th. King Louis only wants 1 thing, and he just gives out pure points. Okay.
Assistant and 3. Come on. Or not. There we go. All right. So Nathan, you're first.
I will take this Noble House.
Okay, so performing at the Noble House.
So
Nice.
a blue die, a white die, and the red die.
Yeah, so you've got the red die also now because of that award unlock. And what are you performing with, a 4 base?
Yep.
Nice.
I will re-roll the 1 into a 0.
So
That's
2, what do
fine.
you got? 6.
Need to spend a
But
minimum.
but this is where he could spend a little bit of inspiration.
Yes, all it would get me is 2 extra coins, though.
Yeah, because
So I don't
classical
think it's worth it.
Pompadour wants Baroque. So yeah, that wouldn't help there.
So I don't think it's worth it. So I'm just going to take the 3 coins.
Nice. Good call.
All right. And I'm taking this, attempting
And
this
another-
noble house.
4 coins from the red die as well.
Good.
Nice.
And then you're
Sorry,
going to
jumped the
move
gun-
up that
jumped the
track
gun there
there
a little.
too.
Yep.
Nathan.
And
I'll
that
explain those
will
in just a second. Yeah.
allow me to get that. So
You can draw them. You can draw them all, and you're going to choose one.
All right, so right now I'm at base 4. Five, 6, 7. I'm trying to get to 8, so I'm going to. I am at the reroll point of that track, so I'm going to reroll the 1.
Hope for getting that. Yep. Oh,
Not so much,
just shy.
and I'm still inspirationless, so
Yeah, inspirationless.
I will have to settle for 3 coins.
Nice. Now, again, people watching at home, if he had made a percussion or keyboard, that would have given him an extra pip and gotten over that edge, but he doesn't have that yet. So, ooh, hey, Matt, nice. Came home to find my copy of Distilled waiting for me. Can't wait to play it. Yeah. Open that
Nice.
sucker up, Matt. Take a look at that. Awesome. Okay. And you moved up did you move up the track too?
I have
There,
not. I
Tim?
need to.
Okay. So now, real quick, I'm just going to pause to show people that are watching at home this icon that's in the middle of each track. What this means is you have attained a certain specialty or skill at that level, and one of your workers is essentially going to upgrade. Now, Nathan's drawn them all, and he's looking at them now. He drew the whole stack of that specialist kind of worker, and he's going to get to pick one. We're going to see what that means at the end. He's going to return the others back. So the sooner you upgrade or move up that track, the more choices you have. By the time the last person moves up the track, they'll have the choice between just 2 cards if they decide to move up the track. They don't have to. All right, cool. Let's see. I think that's it. Then Nathan, yeah, you can pass the turn on too. I think that was the end of that turn.
Okay, yeah, and
Well, but that was my turn, so shouldn't it be?
Oh yeah, on my
Oh,
turn
it was?
I would do an
Oh,
Yeah,
had you just
that was-
passed it? Sorry,
That was my
I didn't know
yeah,
you.
I had already
Yeah.
passed it.
On my
Oh,
turn,
sorry
I'm just
about
gonna
that,
move
Tim.
this guitar over then.
Okay.
Cool.
For the
Want
3
to make
wood.
sure you got your action.
Hey, Susanna, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Susanna says, "Hi, Omelet. Hi, Dave."
okay, so I get to move my trumpet over to the finishing bench for 1 medal,
Mm-hmm.
and I
'cause
get
you're-
2 inspiration.
Nice.
That's not what I was looking for.
I guess
Oh,
all
actually,
I got.
you're moving that trumpet over for 0 medal.
Oh,
no,
but-
+1. I'm getting confused with Tim. Tim's the one that's got the discount. Sorry,
Yes.
getting confused. Yes, 1 medal. Never mind what I said.
I'll resolve. I think the patron track.
was
Oh,
it overtime?
so blue was on top. I've got a 5.
Nice.
All right. We'll go in 3 patrons here.
Oh man, leaning hard. Vue Tomps.
Then I'm gonna move back this one to get a wood.
Yeah, since you put a 4 higher there, you get to do that. Awesome. And then what's Tim doing?
You stink, man. I should have known that was coming.
I've got a half done viola for that patron. So
Yeah, so just to kind of give the audience some perspective, like there is a 1 instrument out here, but there's no red right now,
Yep.
and I don't have
Yep.
any. So I think given we're on turn 3, I'm gonna dip into my funds and go to this one.
Oh,
Since I have
Ludwig,
two greens sitting on my roughing bench.
the Mad King himself, huh? All right.
I
That
hear
makes
he's got a
sense.
whole board game.
Exactly. He's got a whole board. He's got a whole opera grotto. He's got it all.
All right, so I have to place this. And I'm going to need a lot of resources for this, so let me go to the resource one and take one of those ridiculously expensive metals.
There we go. Okay, that's you, Tim. Awesome.
Well, that was me resolving off of David's action.
Yeah.
Oh, it
So
was
now
just
it's
passed
my
on to you
it's
again.
my actual
Got it.
turn.
You're all passing it faster than I can keep up. I keep looking over at the
So-
chat, and then
This is what
All
I
right, you
was
do that?
asking Dave Beck about. So
Oh,
I
sure.
did put a 5 here, so this is going to
Yep.
trigger both this discount for 1, and I have my standing discount
Mm-hmm.
from my patron. So I'm going to take 1 metal each off of here and here.
Mhm.
So my grand total to move both over, since I have the track to do that there, it's
Mhm.
going to be 1 wood and 1 metal.
Good.
Nice.
Nice.
Not bad. Moving both over. Sweet. Yeah, look at you cranking out those brass and wood ones.
And 2 inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yes, that's going to be important.
Yeah, you need that. Finally, you've got some inspiration.
Finally, I am inspired.
All right, are we all out of actions then?
Market.
Yeah, unless
So-
you want to go to the market. Yep.
We're out of the market. I will go to the market.
I will go to the market.
Yeah, and this is one of those where if everybody has gone,
I
you can
think
kind of
that's
do
it,
this as
Dave.
simultaneous. Yeah. You're welcome to kind of simultaneously go to market if you want.
What's really cheap? What is cheap?
Wood is cheap.
So I'm buying 2 wood.
My gosh, Nathan is so rich. Those
It's
patrons.
insane.
So those patrons, it's great. He's leaning heavy into them. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Tim, are you going to market right now, aren't you, Tim?
Yeah, I bought
Okay.
2 wood. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't myself.
No,
I
you're
did
good.
go to
You're good.
market.
You're good. All right. Hiring some students. Cool. Okay. All right. End of round. Here we go. And as a reminder, we'll update that turn order track. We do have some big changes now. So maybe David, if you want to update that turn order track, and then Wooly can update the market, reset that market.
Yeah.
And then we'll clear those cards. And then in just a second, Nathan will stop and kind of take a look at your thing too.
Well, what do I do with the card? Just put it underneath?
You can put it off to the side.
Okay.
All right,
Oh.
yellow, then green, then red, then blue. Okay, so now if we all want to just take a look while we're resetting that. You got the stack there, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, sticky fingers, right? So we see here that because Nathan moved up the performance track, he's unlocked a specialty worker. What this means, and he's chosen this one, Clairvoyant. Instead of completing the performance action, he may look at the top 3 cards of the performance draw deck, complete one, and discard the other 2. So
That's
he's
amazing.
yeah. So now he's got to choose one of his 4 workers and permanently assign it to that. And when you do cover that up, you get 1 point there too, Nathan. And then in its place is this. So now whenever we see this performance specialty worker out on the board anywhere, it counts as a 5. but when it's at the performance location, it has a special bonus as well. All right. I think that's everyone. We updated the market. We've got everything reset. So we're back at the start of the round. Oh, let me move the round marker. So starting round 4. Start of the round, you're going to be moving your patron cubes over and getting those gifts, as well as this is when you get to place instruments on or take off instruments from your bench. So feel free to go ahead and do that.
And you can do more than one, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
This is also at the point in the game or of the round, and actually, I think Nathan's got the first one where you, if you see that play icon, that means at the start of the round you get that as well. So Nathan's going to get a free medal from that patron he's solved.
Let me know when we're ready, and I can.
Willie's got to move his patron cubes over, I think.
Oh, yes. I got a point.
It's a close game right now. We're all kind of hovering all together on the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, David, take it away.
We'll try once more with feeling at the repair boat.
One more time. Christian's asking in the chat, curious, what era or age do the patrons exist? It would be interesting to learn a little bit about them while playing. Yeah, good question. There's 3 eras. There's Baroque, then Classical, and then Romantic in that chronological order. And you are exactly right, Christian. Each one has an era. So, for instance, Madame de Pompadour is a Baroque era noble. While if we go over and look at Henri Vieuxtemps, he is a performer from the Romantic era. So each one has that era associated with them. And hopefully, yeah, it does inspire people to learn a little bit more about these different composers, performers, and patrons.
Holy moly, what's going on at the repair shop?
Man, everyone's wanting to repair.
No idea.
Well, that was an unexpected turn of events.
Well, you got the rest of the. As long as you weren't wanting repair, you've got an open field.
No, I wasn't, and that's why I'm excited. So I think the way I'm going to do this. Yeah, let's go perform. Yeah, I'm going to bring both of my apprentice eye. I know that's not a word.
Oh, man. Performing. Cool.
Yeah.
No problem. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Who is it, David?
Yeah. Just it's very interesting. I didn't think people needed repairs, but maybe I've yet again miscalculated.
Yeah, there's no goals, but it might be that they're trying to do that or no awards. They might be doing that for certain patrons, or maybe they do have goals.
Do I need to go here?
And Christian, thanks. Yeah, I got here a little late. Have been somewhat distracted while watching. Still looking forward to getting another play of this. Yeah, for sure. We'll continue. For those watching online, we do have a Discord that we play. That's where we've all met here, the people playing here, where we continue to play test this as we shape it. So if you're interested in that, I'm not going to dare open up another tab because it's going to break my internet, but I'll try and post that Discord link later. Willie's thinking, to the town hall. Oh my.
My bench.
To the bench.
Oops.
Okay.
For those tuning in now, the other thing to remind you of, everything you see is all placeholder for graphic design. There's obviously no art at all. And graphic design is all placeholder too. So we're going to be excited in the next probably month, I would say, maybe even less. We will be making a big announcement about who we're working with for both graphic design and for art for the game. So we're excited to be able to announce that to the public.
Everybody's placed.
Everyone's placed. Time to dive into Resolve. Where are you going, David?
The rules around 2 chips on a bench, I have to do both of them if I flip.
You have to do both of them at the same time. Like anywhere, you resolve everything there. Yep.
I guess.
Oh, and that goes for the roughing bench too?
Yes. Goes for the roughing bench too. So, like for instance, I don't know if you're asking this, you've only got one there, but if you had 2 there, you'd have to resolve both of those chips.
Oh, that's what you meant by resolving both. Okay, for a second I thought I'd have to flip.
You don't have to send both over. Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
okay.
Yep.
I just gotta calculate if I can do all of this. I mean, I should be okay. Guess the best bet is to do. Slightly better to do this first, I think. So we'll see what happens. So.
All right, yellow was first, it looks like.
5, 1. Mine's
And a
not a
4.
5 and a 4, yeah.
So blue jumps ahead. All right, Tim, you get to go first.
Of course, you resolve that first.
If everybody would have stayed off repair.
I know. So this is to the general audience. One of the great frustrations of this game is having somebody else trigger an action out of order from the way you designed in your head, because what do they care? So I am not ready to claim either of the rewards I was aiming for. Womp womp womp.
Well, that's okay. You still get to. So depending on what you were aiming for, you could still claim an award. It's just a matter of which level.
Well, right. So I actually do qualify for this one.
Yep.
I was hoping to get up to the 4 performances, but I'm worried that somebody. Well, the 2 people behind me have not performed, and Green's not here, so I might hold out on that.
Okay.
And I don't qualify for the other 2 until I complete one of my instruments for that one. So.
Okay. You can still get 6 money or 2 assistants.
Since I don't have 2 assistants to take, I will take 6 money.
6 money. Yep.
Cool. Same with me.
6 money, and you're gonna move, and you, Tim, will move up the track, the reputation track.
Me too. I had 2 assistants there.
Oh, that's right, you did. Thank you, David.
Not Green.
Here, I'll pull it aside for you. There we go.
Perfect.
So now we see, for those watching at home, Tim now has unlocked the tier 2, which means he does not have to pay money to access any of the tier 2 now.
And I also hit. Oh no! Shoot, I'm not there yet. My apologies. I still got to go 1 more for that. I'm not looking at these. I promise. Got ahead of. Got too excited and got ahead of myself.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yep, not yet. Okay, let's see. That was David. So moving on to Nathan now, I think. Is that right? Did everyone go there?
I don't know.
Oh, Wooly, did you go?
Wooly needs to go.
Oh, sorry, Wooly.
What are
you going for, Wooly?
I kept 1 goal.
I took mine. I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Yeah.
Nathan's up.
So what did you choose over there, Wooly?
Money.
Oh, we all
Money.
we all
Everyone
went.
for money. All went for money.
Well, that's not why I went there, but that's what I got.
Had to settle for it.
Yep.
Let me think. Here, I'm just gonna finish this. No, actually, I'm gonna do. Let's do the repairs.
Sure.
Cool. Everyone's got assistance, huh?
4, 4, and a 4.
I was after all of that, I was first anyways. All right. I guess I get the one I want then. So I will pay
Going for the percussion.
Yeah, I need that. So just from a strategy explanation perspective, I resolved this first to make sure I had $5 in case
You had to go deeper.
I was short $1, so that's why I had to do it that way. I would have also rather not to, because I would have rather this be last and claimed an achievement, but that's the reason.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
Yep,
anyways, so two and that, and 2 and that, and I get this one, and I get $3.
Nice.
And because that was a 4, I get to jump up the
Nice.
craft track.
I will take
And
2
points.
And sorry, I got to assign this to Beethoven, and I finish Beethoven.
I moved you up 2 points there, David.
For the repair. Okay, and another 4 for.
Okay.
That repair got assigned to Beethoven to
Nice.
finish him.
Yep. Nice, and you're going to move up the reputation track as well. Good.
Yep. You gave me my points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you moved me here.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, and I took the trumpet for 1 medal, got 2 points and 2 coins, and then moved up the craft track.
Nice.
So I'm actually going to spend spend the $5.
All right.
Take this.
Yep.
And I don't have anybody to assign them to, so it's just a random repair. But I get the $5 back.
Nice.
Right?
Just using the resources, but that's good.
And I think here.
I'll move you up 3 there, Wooly.
Okay. And I'm going to spend 2 of my
Okay.
these things
To not spend that medal. Yep.
Yeah. So that just goes over here.
Good.
And this goes in the bin.
Nice.
And I get to move up. I get the special worker. Yay!
Yeah. So you get the special worker. You can move that up there. And you get to draw that whole stack. And then pass it. And actually, it's going to be your turn, Wooly. Those can sit there. No one else is going to be moving up there. So if you wanted to
just wait
finish your action, you could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So let's just do this guy here. So that's 3 plus 2 is 5. So I did the 5.
Nice.
Right. So the guitar moves over.
Okay.
For 2.
Good. Nice. And you get 2 inspiration.
And I get 2 inspiration, the 2 that I just spent.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. Pass your turn, and then you can take your time looking at those for sure.
Oh.
What does +1 skill mean?
Let me see where you are.
A
4 is a 5. A 3 is a 4.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Right.
Performing. All right.
Yep. I'm gonna
Love
take
those
a
assistants. You got a full ensemble there, Tim.
and I'm gonna guess and be correct that that was a special worker. But special now, does that jump no matter what, or does it
No,
still
this is
look
just
at
a 5.
value? So
It's
it
a
is still
5.
just a.
So you go
So
first.
because I went in first. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Going
So
for the school.
School.
Nice.
So I am at 1 white, 1 blue now.
Yep.
Blue. White die.
Can I wait till the round is over before I assign? So I have all my.
Oh yeah, in fact you have to wait till the round's over to sign.
Okay.
You're don't get to it. You're not going to get to assign the number 4 chip that you get. So it'll be one of your 4 that you have now, but yeah, you'll wait.
All right. So I came in base 5. I rolled 4. I don't want to tempt the fates. I will use an inspiration to get to 10.
Nice.
And then that is a romantic performance at max level. I believe qualifies for Mr. Mad King.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, the Mad King. Be sure you get your money and points from the. Yep.
Yeah. So I need 1 point. And 6 money.
Did you give me the 3 points? You gave me the 3 points for that repair, right? Dave?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Come on. Give me a coin. Or don't. Why are you being... Gimme. Alright, so 6 coins and a point. And that is going... Just don't flip that. It's going to Mr. Ludwig. And we go under that card. There we go. And we reset the cube.
Good. And you're going to move up that track as well.
Yes.
And then it's on to Nathan.
I'm going to use.
Now I can take the stack, or the music stack at least.
Yep.
I'm going to use my ability to peek at the top 3 instead of choosing one of these.
Cool. Sounds good.
Interesting choice. Definitely not that one. That's interesting. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay, so I'm going to do this Royal Court performance.
Okay.
I got these 3 die.
Perfect.
Starting with a 5. That is a 9.
Nice.
And I get a reroll. I'm going to reroll the blue die.
Ooh.
Of course. Darn.
Well, at least you still get to that second tier if you want it. If you want to send in all your inspiration.
Yeah. 4 inspiration for 2 points and 2 coins. Is that worth it? Yeah, might as well. Sure.
All right. Okay, so 7 money and 2 points. I'll move you up 2 there, Nathan. And then you'll move up the performance track as well.
And I also get a medal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your resource die. Good. And then it moves on to David.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, no, definitely.
me, David. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to market. So look at what I'm going to be getting here. I'm definitely buying an animal. Just want to see if I've got only 2 slots left. How's metal? Metal's that much. I mean, wood is so
Christian's
cheap.
asking, what are your estimates on game length so far after all the playtesting? Sorry if you've already answered. No, haven't answered. I would say it's about 40. We're clocking it around 45 minutes per player, I'd say. So a 4-player game is actually, that's probably a little too much. In real life, we're seeing around 2.5 hours is a good 4-player length. Since this is a little bit more on the heavier side, we've actually tracked it back. This thing used to be at one point, I don't know, it was like 9 rounds. So we've tracked it back to 6, finding that being a nice sweet spot for it. So
I'm good.
Christian.
I bought an animal and a wood and an assistant. So
nice.
Spent
did we never
$8.
skip from Tim?
Nope.
Let's see.
Gotta go about 10 Nathan now.
Yep.
Okay.
I will finish this guitar.
All right.
It's worth 4
Good.
points.
So 4 points, yeah, and into the pit.
Let
Nathan
the
pulls ahead.
second guitar made, I guess.
Yep, second guitar. So that it just you'll still put it here, but it's just going to be 1 coin or 1 inspiration.
I'll take an inspiration.
Cool. And pass on to Wooly.
Okay, so I'll put that, and this is actually a 7, right? So,
Yep.
So -1, so just cost me 1 metal to build this trumpet.
Nice.
That goes here.
Cool.
I messed up. I should have looked.
Click off of it and then click the trumpet.
There we go. So 5 points.
5 points, and then drop it into the orchestra pit.
Yeah, and it goes back into my hand anyways. And orchestra pit, yes, trumpet. And I get an assistant.
And you actually get 2, because remember, when you have a 6 or higher, you double that bonus.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Sweet. And that's
Good.
it for me.
Well, and you finished it for Farunk. Don't forget, you made that for them.
That's right. Yeah, so I get 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, and I go up a track.
Yep.
And then I'll flip it.
Yep.
And that's how you do it.
There you go.
It's the left first.
Good.
And so that means I get 2 points for every romantic
performance. That's right.
performance. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I dealt you 3 goals. You get to choose one to keep.
Okay. Actually, I have a question about my original goal.
Yeah.
What?
So you'll notice that some of those types equal certain points. So.
Okay, so basically I have one already, kind of thing.
Yes, you have 1 already. Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
unmute myself. So at this point, I think we go here. That's just a 2, and man. I'm gonna take a medal.
Take a medal. All right.
I don't feel great about that, but that's what both my things on my finishing bench need at the moment. So
Mhm.
Sure. All right. So that's you. You can pass on to David.
Yep, on to the finishing bench.
Oh, the big one.
nice.
So I'm at the +1. So this
Mhm.
is a 6.
Uh-huh.
2 metal to finish the sacks.
Yep.
That will go to well, it gets 8 points. Be important. 8 points. I got to put a cube on the sacks. It's doubled.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So $10. 2 assistants. And then that finishes off. That finishes handle. So
Mhm.
4 points.
Nice.
A bump on this track, so I'll get to look through those.
Mm-hmm.
And now, does this take effect now?
Good question. I'm going to say yes because you did complete it.
Awesome. So that saxophone can't be remade because it's unique.
That's right.
Okay, so that's good, and that's good there. So now that I have a discount of 1 on this, I can just pay 1 animal and 1 wood.
Yep.
To finish the viola, which is 3 points. I guess I put a cube out. Viola's a wood.
No one's made it yet. Yeah.
No one's made it. I have way too much wood. Hopefully it goes up to $4 and I can just liquidate it. So that also finishes this patron for another
Nice.
2 points.
Yeah.
And
Rocking and rolling.
up here.
Move up. Yeah. Nice. Whew. That was a power turn.
Oh,
Yeah, it would just turned out that way because I kept getting blocked. So it eventually just came out then.
Yeah.
I will go grab a patron. Getting a assistant / apprentice.
Nice. On to Wooly. What you got, Wooly? Anything left?
No,
Market?
other than going to the market, I'm trying to decide whether I want to go to the market or not. And all I really need is metal. But maybe I should buy, just seeing as though they're really cheap, I'll buy 1 wood and 1 animal just to have in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $4.
Nice. Then on to Tim.
Oh, I guess I should have moved my little horsey in carriage.
Oh, so I'm going here. My junior most son yet again.
Working hard.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. There's not another trombone out there at the moment, so if I want to try and hold that for the potential strength worker bonus, I could. I don't know that it's worth it. I think I'm just going to complete the trombone.
Okay.
So I do not have any discounts, so 1 wood and 2 metal.
I'll move you up 6.
Thank you.
Catching up to the pack there.
Trying.
Yep.
And trombone is unclaimed, which will give me a medal.
Nice.
My claiming first chair. And that will also go to Ludwig.
Nice. All right, and reset him. He's already reset, I guess. And then on to David.
How do I put a second card beneath that, Dave?
Yeah, so what you'll want to do is kind of put it up just a little higher like this.
Okay.
Or where, see how it's kind
gotcha.
of tiered. There's multiple snap points. Yeah.
Yep.
So this one could also go up more if you want, if you want
Understood.
to as well. Yeah.
Oh,
All
but
right.
now it disappeared. There we go.
There, let's see. There you go. Yeah, nice. All right, David. Anything for you? Going to market? No, you're done. You're done.
I'm done.
Done.
I have a
On to Nathan, though. Market. Yeah, you had that double. That's right.
Yeah, can't. There we go.
And just to help speed things along, I'm going right behind him because that's the only thing I have left to do.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
All right. Nathan and Tim are finishing up the market. We can probably start resetting while they do that. Well, to a certain degree, we can do the turn order at least, if you want to. And Wooly, you're going to assign one of your workers to this now.
6, 7.
Robinson. Goodness again.
And what? 3 and 1, right? Because it's
Come on.
And when you do there, you cover it up, you get to take that point.
Nice. I think that's an addition. I hadn't seen that point there before.
Okay. Is everyone good with the market?
I am complete.
All right. So we can clear things out. Wooly, you want to update the market if it wasn't yet? Maybe someone did.
I did not.
Because it's the same numbers.
Yeah, that's the old one.
Yeah. So you can update it.
Woo! Metal's gone down. I was waiting for that.
Cheap metal. Cheap metal. All right. Got to change the turn order. Blue first. Yellow.
Oops. This needs to move first.
Okay, we're gonna move to and Tim, you'll want to assign a worker to your performer and get a point there when you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this over a little more so it's understood that yours, not Wooly's. And then everyone can grab their number 4 chip as well. And Tim, you can't assign. Yeah, good. You signed that one. That's fine. Good.
Yeah, you can't assign a new incoming chip to a previously obtained.
That's the next round, technically.
Yep.
All right. Okay, we got everything new and fresh on the board. So do start of round stuff. So some of you start out now have some start of round, the play button, and then move your patron cubes, and also you can get your gifts there, and then you can also add or take away instruments from your bench.
I ran out of patrons, Dave.
Patronless. You were so flush with them before. Oh, are you here? I'm going to take these away here, David.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I am definitely done.
Hey, you were flush with patrons. You're just too efficient. You fulfilled everything.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense to just leave one around for
Yeah.
for one small gift. So
For
we'll
one measly
see.
gift. Yeah. All right. Okay. So if everyone's given their gifts and put cards on their bench, Tim, I think you get to go first.
Okay, so.
That's good.
Grab an
Now, I know
instrument.
Tim's a
maybe.
music player. Who are there? Other music players? Any of you music players as well? I know Tim is.
Yeah, I'm a musician.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I knew that, Wooly.
Yeah, I actually have a degree in music.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So that's to Nathan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking.
Okay.
We're at that
How
point in the
how
game where
dare
like
Yeah. Gotta give it. Only 2 rounds left.
Yep. Second to last round.
Okay. Oh, right. It would help if I actually took my upgraded worker here. Hmm. I think that's the better way to do that because he can. So let's do it.
Now let's go to the town hall. Party at the town hall.
Yeah, getting crowded again.
Oh, we've all got 5 workers. It's
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah, that's true.
it's
crowded everywhere.
bound to be.
Oh,
It always gets to be about this point where people's brains start melting about trying to figure out the plan.
that. Hmm.
Okay. Green. Other. Lots of calculations. I will go. Oh, my buttons aren't working.
Oh, must be.
Yeah, it's
Hitting
just
some-
lagging a bit. There it
It's
goes.
back.
Okay,
It's back.
we're
Yeah.
back. I'll go to Patron Town.
That's where I wanted to go.
Interesting.
Oh, well.
I'll go here and get some.
Oh my.
Oh, hold on.
Little crew working on that viola.
Yeah, they're gonna really spend
Sorry, I
that
meant
one.
to send my assistant with that.
It's all good.
And this one's going on my finishing bench.
We'll give that a try.
Oh, baby. There it is. All right, Tim. Kick us off.
Did Nathan go back into the performance hall?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
jeez. I'm in a performance
don't
sandwich.
he's missed
Yeah,
the
missed the
performance. Yeah,
performance.
And go
All right.
twice.
I've never tried the all in on performances before, so we'll see how it goes.
yeah, it's good. Give it a
All
try.
right. Oh man. I don't know which one I'll be less disappointed in. Let's go to the let's do the town hall. Let's see.
Yay.
Town hall. All right. Trigger that town hall. Now you're doing it first, huh?
Yeah. We'll see how it works. So red went 5.
That's a
Yellow
4.
went 4.
It's a
Yeah,
3
+1.
plus 1.
The 3 + 1. It's got.
And I went 5.
5.
Yeah. All righty.
Interesting.
Yeah. What are you going for, Tim?
All right. So this is just total performances.
Yes, total performances.
All right. So I'm taking tier 2 here at 4 performances because my 4th one's
Yeah,
hiding
you
up
got
here.
one there. Yep. Yep.
And there's my other 3. So I'm going, and the one I'm going to take, because I know this guy's going to finish this turn, I think my best bet is to grab the Royal Patron.
Okay. I'll move you up 4 points.
Thank you.
3-way tie for second. And then you can just hit the number 4 on the Royal Patrons. You can grab
All right.
that. And then, Wooly, your turn.
And I'm going to do, I have 2 unique patrons.
2 different types of patrons. Yep.
Yep.
Nice. That's going to be 4 points for you. I'll move you up there.
Yeah. And I get the funky die. Like I just use it when it comes around, right? I just
Yeah. When you perform.
yeah. Okay.
Cool. And then let's see who's last. David.
Yeah, that's the only one I could do.
Yay!
I picked
So
the
you blocked this is 2 here. I thought I could do it with 1, but I only have 1. So I guess I need to pick between assistants. I mean, assistants are never bad. But I can't because I don't have
You
any.
got him. No, yeah, you have to do money, I think.
Oh, money, which I definitely don't need. Oh well.
So it's 4 money for drops.
And all 3 of you are moving up the rep track too, so you can all pop that up there too.
And I'll take the assistant because I definitely want the assistant.
Whoa. Level 2 for Wooly.
Move this up.
Oh,
Yeah, because he's moving up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Cool. You chose your royal patron?
I did. But then I also just hit the reputation track workers.
Yep. So you can draw
Grab
that.
those next.
You
Oh,
can pass your turn. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Let's see what. Oops. Let's see what I'm dealing with on this track then.
All right. Same order.
I will take Francesca
Yeah.
Chini.
Yeah, you will. I mean, I do have access to all of these now,
Oh yeah, look at you. You're all the way up. Nice.
but I mean, who do I want? I mean, none of these, but I mean, what are the chances I can make a? Yeah, I'm short on that. And this is probably slightly. I guess I'm gambling that somehow a repair is going to be out. Yeah, sure. What the heck?
Bach. You got Beethoven and Bach. You are amassing the greats. Nice.
And I guess we both get to move a cube back.
Yeah,
Does
both
that
get
work?
to move it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it still does. It basically just it moves a cube back, and then if it doesn't, that's okay. You still get something in that row.
I already did that to gain 6 coins.
Nice.
And then red, I guess. Woolly.
yeah. I'll just get the three bucks and
An assistant. Nice.
assistant.
And then Will, it's your turn.
Oh, my turn. I passed it.
Yeah, I'll pass it. I'll pass it through.
Okay. So,
I don't remember who I put at the repair either. Oh well.
We've had a constant number of people watching. So if you're out there, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll try and answer them. Maybe post who you think's going to win. Put your money on who you think's going to win. Start placing bets.
I feel like I put a 1 here. Guess we're gonna find out. I wish it was higher now, but yeah.
Yep, it was a 1 and a 3.
It was
right?
a 3.
Yep.
So a 4 altogether.
Yep, there you go. So Tim gets to go first.
Repair shop. Okay. How do I want to do this? That one caught me off guard. Like it usually does. So that'd be 1, 1, and 1, and then I'd have to do that. But it's worth 4. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and go here.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1 animal, 2 wood, and a metal.
Mm-hmm.
Wood, animal, metal, wood. Okay, you are annoying. Animal.
Well, the other way you can do it is if you left click and then while holding left click, right click, it magnetizes it.
Oh, that's what I was trying.
Is that the one you're asking about?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I was asking about earlier.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right. So making that repair. Nice.
And I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, on order there, does that? Yeah, so I did instrument, performance in the middle, and red repair at the bottom.
Yep. And that's 4 points and 6 money. I'll give you your 4 points for the repair.
And then it'll be 7 on top of that. So 11 total for the turn.
All right. Awesome.
I will need to take my 6 money because I will need that for sure. All right. So that completes. I go up the reputation track for completing a patron.
Yeah, I'll move you up.
So what is that symbol beneath where we are on the track?
Yeah, good question. This means that whenever you complete a instrument now, you get a +1 point.
Okay. All right. So I need to keep track of my performances. This is not a unique instrument, so it will go back. Oh, no, not both of you. Come back here.
I'll take this one off for you.
All right.
There you go. I'll tuck it for you.
Thank you. All right, so that goes back to my hand. We've got all the points. We got all the money. Let's put that away to confusion. Try.
Nice, and then it's on to
I can grab in for free in the level 2 now, so I'm going to grab this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to pay 1 and 1 here. My special ability, because I'm using the saw, is that it's -1 thing.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to spend. So I'm now at 2 things that I need to pay for, and I will pay for that with this inspiration.
Nice.
So I go up 1 on the crafting track, just because that was a 5.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Yeah, I go up as well. And I get $6.
I'll move you up 4 on the track.
And 4 points.
Good. And then to David.
Yeah, I've got access to the 3s, so I'll just do this one for 4 wood.
Oh my, yeah.
4 points.
Yep.
And $6. Nobody to give it to, but that's okay.
Yep. Nice. Now it's on to Nathan.
I'll move this flute.
Simple little flute. Done and done. Nice. Tim, I think you're muted.
My apologies. So I was saying, I think I'll let Nathan have the honor of revealing the performance hall. So I'm going to go up to the instrument shop.
The honor.
I actually
look at how many
appreciate
put
that.
into it. I'm just going to assume that David has me beat here, but that's okay. With a 6.
By a long shot, yeah.
Long shot.
You want something? Oh,
Yeah,
the Zet Decor.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that too.
I
Plus
wanted
a resource.
He is Mr. Unique Instrument. especially late in the game.
Just
Yeah.
how it worked out this game.
Yep.
Had a secret goal for them or something?
Maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, they're also just
I mean, they're just
really
yeah.
good because nobody can steal first chair, right? Like
Right.
once you have the plan, it's.
You can sit on it for as long as you need.
Sorry, I'm just debating if I actually want a medal. I don't really need it right now. I guess I can always. Oh, medal's only 4. Oof. Oh well, take it anyways.
And then let's see, Tim, what do you take? Are you taking an instrument or metal?
Yeah, so because of what royal patrons were left, I'm going to have to dig deep in the coffers and empty them out for that.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not particularly happy about that, but
Queen Victoria wants her cello.
yep. So such the Luthier goes.
Oh, and too bad you're so close to tier 3.
You're
too.
you're one off.
Yeah. Just how it worked out.
Yep.
All right, so
All right.
that was both of us, and that's that.
Yep.
Oh, is it actually? It's my turn.
Yeah, it's you. Yep, it's your turn.
Oh, do I have anything to do?
Well, you can craft or go to market.
I think I will definitely need to go to market because I definitely want to rough out both of these this turn. So I need a whole bunch of animal. Yeah, so let's go to market. I'll buy. Do I just buy 5 animal for $10?
5 for 10. It's a deal.
That's all I can
A deal on-
hold.
I think for you, it's like on sheep bladder. I think maybe that's what for your Mizette decor, maybe.
And then I think I can actually sell a metal just because I need the space in order to buy a wood. So that's a net gain of $2.
Yep.
Did I pay? I did pay. Man, I had a
Yeah,
lot.
you're
of
just
money.
you're just really rich. I'm
So
not sure how. I'm trying to think what you got so rich from. Maybe just going to
these things. I doubled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
Those
doubled both
those
of these,
originally,
right?
yeah, those were
Like,
big.
and
Double
then
those.
I kept getting blocked on things that would cost me
Yeah, good point.
money. So I actually can only buy 1 assistant because I've all got them. So, or I could spend, what is this, 15 to, I could blow the 15 to do this.
Yep. If you wanted
Is
to,
that a
you could
good
blow up
idea
one of those
or
tracks.
is that a good
Learn
idea or
some
a bad
skills.
idea? I've got a lot of, I've got a lot of stuff to make next turn. So I think I'll just, sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm just
That's
gonna
okay.
buy my 1 assistant and be done.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to go to the market. And I have to buy a metal, 100%. It's cheap, so I might as well buy 2.
Yep.
And I'll buy a wood as well. So that's 10.
Nice. And let's see. Moving on to Nathan.
As much as I'd like to do that, I'm going to finish this flute first. For 1 wood and 1 metal. It's 4 points.
Good.
We'll give it to Francesca Caccini.
Nice.
It's 2 more points.
Yep, and put that flute out there too. Another flute.
Yes. You grab a inspiration with that. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
And I also move up on the reputation track.
Good.
And that's it.
Nice.
Well, I tried to give you the opportunity to do the reveal.
Well, you see,
Now
if
I think
finish
he's
the
fine
patron
now.
first, I get a bonus.
Yeah,
so-
he wanted
so
that.
I'm good now.
He's fine.
I don't want to play this. Yeah. All right, let's
Coming?
see this
Here it
amazing
comes.
performances. All right, so we've got the first screen stack, which is, yep, go for it. So that's 5.
This is 7.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So that's a
Um,
total of 5, because that's 3 plus the card is 4 plus the assistant is 5.
And this is 4. So
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so there you go.
keeps left to right order. Yeah. All right, Nathan, do your performances, or maybe it's just for animal. Is that all you want? Just want some animal.
now for the first one, I'm going to use my ability and dig through the top 3.
All right. Which means that while he's doing that, you could technically, Tim, if you wanted to pick out your
Okay.
performance. You know what I mean?
And I'm going to do a Royal Court performance.
Cool. With your 7. Woohoo!
7.
Yeah, he needs a big one here. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Wow.
sorry.
I do get 2 rerolls though, don't I? So-
You do get 2 rerolls. It could be
So I
separate
will-
or the same die.
I'll reroll both of these because they're both
Yep.
terrible.
That's
much
better.
better.
There you go.
That's 7. It's 12.
12, and you've got 2, so 14. Now let's see, which type is it? How many? Oh, wait a minute. How many brass you have? You have 2 brass out there, so that's 2 more. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
See, you've got 2
7,
brass out there plus these 2.
12,
That would bring you up to
16.
16. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Nice.
So that's 9 coins. And 6 points because of this.
That's right, because it's a Baroque performer. That's right.
Nice.
And then I will also give it to Madame de Pompadour to finish her as well.
To finish her off. Yeah, nice. Awesome.
Which is 4 more points. And moving up the reputation track as well.
All right, so I'm doing this church performance. So this is a bonus for greens, of which I have 2, so we will factor that in. So my starting is 5, because it's 3 for the chip, 1 for the card, 1 for the assistant.
Good. Yeah, Strudel NZ, that's right. Things are ramping up. We're getting close to the end of the getting close to the last round. Almost there.
All right, so select. Oh,
Oh, good
hey!
Yeah. There you go.
Whoops. So that white one isn't supposed to be there. You can see, I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
the highlighted ones, but anyways.
Yep.
All right, so 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 2 instruments is 13, and this inspiration makes it 14.
Nice.
Nice. You hit it.
So 3 points, 8 money. Did anybody give me my points yet?
I can give you your points.
Thank you.
Nice work. All right. And then it's back over to Nathan again.
I will take this church. Oops. And this time I now have 2 blue dice.
We'll get rid of these.
So I
inspiration.
upgraded.
Oh, yeah, I advanced 1 on that as well.
Yep.
So let's see what we get here. It's 4 plus this, which is 10.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think it's just a 10. I will get 1 victory point from this, and then 3 victory points from this because I have this again.
Yep. Yep. So
So that's
4
4
total.
more.
Nice.
And
Good.
we'll also get 6 coins.
Oh my gosh, you have 48 money.
He is very, I mean, look at all his performances. He's like,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
also,
yeah.
he's going for that. And then you move up again there.
Yes, so that's
Right.
2 more points, right?
Yep. Nice. All right. So
Wow.
lots of performances there. Now, Tim, you're moving it on to David.
Crazy.
I know.
So I've got this bench. So that's a 4 plus 1 makes it a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I will reduce by. I guess it still makes more sense to reduce by wood. So reduce that one by 1 wood. So I'm paying 1 here and 1 here. And 4 here
All that
and
animal.
1 here.
Yep. Moving both of those over. Nice work.
Oh no, I get and I get 2 inspiration.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so that's already happened. So,
Making that trombone.
for 1 metal.
Mm-hmm. And getting 2 inspiration too from it.
Yep.
Nice. Then back over to Nathan the performer. The world's greatest performer.
I am all out, so I am done.
All done. Any any market? You don't care.
Oh,
You
yes,
don't
I have
care
a
about
market. I will go to
Do you want to go to market?
I would like to buy an apprentice or 2, I think. Actually, I might sell some stuff. Let me see.
So I am going to mark it on my turn.
Yep, you can do that too.
So if I do that, that's 4. Then I want to start restocking that, which is that. So that will wipe me out again. Well, at least I'm managing my money efficiently. So a metal and 2 wood. Oh, for crying out loud.
You got it, Tim?
Yep.
Oh, I see. They're stuck in your hand, aren't they?
Yep.
There. Cool. Okay. All right. So then, yeah, you can pass it on. Then I think it's to David, who might be
I'm
done.
done.
I think it's just Woolie's left. Oh,
Yeah,
and Tim. Sorry.
I have 1 more.
Yeah, go ahead, Woolie.
Okay. Question.
Mhm.
For the reduction, is that on each instrument?
No, it's per chip. So you've got 1 worker there, so it'll be 1 reduction.
Perfect. So I'll make the guitar, which is not new, but he does go with this guy.
All right. So you're paying, what was that? 2? Are you doing the reduction on that one or the other one?
Oh, well, I can't do both of them if I don't have enough
Okay.
stuff
Yep.
to do both of them if I don't have a reduction on both. So,
Okay.
So this one, so I'll pay that for this guy. So that's 4 points.
I'll move you up 4.
Okay, and I still put a cube on the guitar.
Yep. You just put it out to the side. Yep. There you go. Lots of guitars being made.
And
And
is
then-
that now double, like 2 coin and 2
It does. Yes, it does double that backup one. Yep.
Okay, so I'll take 2 inspiration.
And then you're going to go up 2 more. I'll move you up 2 more for your royal patron, and I'm going to move you up the reputation track as well.
Right.
And I'll flip over, and you're going to draw all of the reputation cards because you just hit that.
Oh yes, those were okay. Cool.
Yep.
How many? It doesn't. It's not giving me a number. Huh, interesting.
There should be 2 there. Oh, it looks like
I think there might be just the one. No,
there should be 2.
Yeah, there's 2.
Is there 2? Yeah, there's 2. Yep. Okay, good. Yep. So you get to choose from those 2.
Okay, now sometimes in TTS it doesn't stacks don't stack properly, and so they don't register how many.
Yep. And I'm going to move you on to Tim because Tim then's going to do an instrument too, I think.
Yep. Junior. So for 1 metal, 1 wood, we'll complete a very boring flute, but hey, it's an instrument. What is that? 4 points, I believe.
Yep. I'll move you up 4.
And I'll join the flute party here with Nathan.
All right. I think that's everybody. All right. So moving into the final round, we're gonna you can again reset, so someone can update the turn order, someone can update the market.
I'll do it. I'll do the market.
And let's see, turn order blue, then red.
Ooh, expensive
yellow.
wood.
Blue, then red. So there's red jumped. You can take your chips back. You're going to assign those chips and your specialty workers and get the point when you cover it up.
Right. So, I think that's the first time I've put my youngest as a specialty.
So proud of him.
I know.
And then, yeah, be sure you move up a point when you assign that specialty worker. Too.
Okay. I will do that now. 42. Excellent number.
That's the answer.
It is the answer.
Is that Jackie Robinson's number?
Yes, it was.
That's what I thought.
But it is
All
also
right.
the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
It is also that.
Is it? Oh, nice.
Yeah, Douglas. Come on, Douglas Adams, Dave. Really?
Yeah. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I read it. I have to read it again. I think I've completely forgotten it.
Fair enough.
All
right.
Let's see here. We ready to start?
I believe so.
Well, it looks like Nathan's still signing. Good.
Oh,
give yourself a point there, Nathan. Okay, here we go. So you can get your start of round stuff if you've got to start a round. I think a couple of you do now.
I get an assistant.
Get one of each resource.
I get nothing.
One of each because of
those nobles.
Yeah, between 2 patrons. That's a nice combo.
And then move your patrons forward. You get your gifts if you haven't yet.
I have no patron.
See the board state here before I start making.
And then place or remove your instruments, and then it looks like Tim gets to start.
Somebody has a token out still.
Yeah. And a reminder again, the end game scoring, it's the cards up at the top. You can take a look at that if you want to get reminded. But
right. Oh, we can also load up bench stuff.
Yep.
That's kind of a big deal. Well, either way.
Can you put more than one instrument on the bench at the beginning of the round?
Yep, you can put two. You can remove ones from the finishing bench or roughing if you wanted to.
Right. Man, this is tough. Right. So what is that going to look like? Oof. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't do one of my patron cubes. Oh, I need 1 point from the queen.
I'll move you up. You can.
Thank you. Yep. As I continue to contemplate the heavy decisions of round 6 in Luthier.
The final round. Yeah.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Nah. Right, I do have to remember that I have that. That's important. So that is okay. So that means I allocate that. And if I go there, that's gonna whatever. Right.
Ooh, to the town hall
Something tells
with
me
a
it's
posse.
going to be very busy there this turn.
Could be.
Ooh, Wooly finally getting in on the performance game.
He's got a lot of inspiration to burn. He's
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair. He's the musician that shows up after all the professionals have gone home for the night and plays, the 1 a.m. set.
That's right.
But it's like one of the best sets you've ever heard. Oh, and David.
One of the best sets that nobody has ever heard.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I can't. Oh. All right. Well, before I go and shoot myself in the foot, then.
For those tuning in, we're in the final round of the game, so every spot counts, every move counts. We've got a couple people that are dueling for performances, both right now, but also throughout the game.
I think Nathan's got a pass turn, right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Looks like has everyone made exactly 3 instruments
On bench.
in the pit?
Well, I will, by the end of this round, have made 3 instruments. Oh, no, well, I mean...
out of the pit.
Three
Out of the pit,
unique
yeah.
ones. 3.
I think everyone's made 3 instruments exactly, I think. Dead heat on the instrument making.
Some of the instruments have
Except
been
for
larger.
super unique man.
Yeah, his are hidden in the yellows there.
Still only 3, but
but they're better.
What
Yeah. Fancy.
that goes there, that goes there. I care about that. I don't think I care about that. Let's go here for now and
Oh my goodness. Boom.
yeah, interesting.
Yep, that'll do that. Okay, so I'm covered there, but that means I have to do it this way. Dog pile.
All right, is it you, Tim?
Oh, that was me. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Can you take a look in my hand at that one? Is that looking for that specific value?
This card?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Help me. I don't even know at this point. It's kind of crazy. Is there? Do I lose points for unfinished patrons on my board, or
Nope.
really think taking a patron helps that much anyways? Here, I'm probably not going to have this stuff to do a repair. Yeah, I'm not even sure there's much that's really even great for me to go on. I guess I just go here again.
All right, there it is. Final resolution. Tim, you're up.
Oh,
Bring us
it-
home.
maybe this is worth slightly more. I'm taking resources. It
Yep.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
So
Cool.
this is that moment where you have to balance potentially just messing everybody over. The one time in the game you can, when you think people are looking to resolve goals. But for, let's see, green already has his.
Yeah, green can do both, so it's not
Yep.
going to matter. I can't do any still, but I doubt I'm even going to get one no matter what. So
So I think it's worth holding on to. So actually, I'm going to be boring, and I'm going to let the board come back to me for better or worse. So, make sure I'm doing this right. Yes. Well, on bench, here's Junior with his new blue ribbon. So I do still have this discount from my completed patron from earlier.
Mhm.
So that'll reduce my roughing on the cello to 2 wood and 1 animal, which I
Mhm.
do have. And
Cool.
that's what I'm doing for this action. Slide that over.
Oh, interesting. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he's doing it.
Okay.
So that's top.
Flip them all.
Sorry.
oh right, that's
This is
this
a
one.
5. This
Okay.
is a 4. This is a
It's also a 4.
4. Okay. Just like that.
Not much changed. There you go. All right, Tim.
Oh, well, since performance has not resolved yet, I think I will. Sure, I have a oboe and a trombone in the medium category, so that means I can do the bottom of this one,
Okay.
and I am going to unlock that red die for when we get to that.
Oh, well. I took a chance.
Wait, where'd my? Oh, there it is. Thank you.
There, I got it for you. 2 points for you. You got it?
Yep.
All right. Nice. Then it's on, and then you move up the reputation track as well. And then it's on to Nathan.
I'm going to take the 6 performances.
There it is, the big one. I was waiting for that one.
Yep.
7 points.
7-pointer.
And then I will see what is left in the Royal Patrons.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's all terrible.
That's hilarious.
They all. Well, I guess it may make a difference. You don't need to tell me. I'm guessing they're all just percussion.
I get an assistant because of my special ability here. No, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says, 'cause it says whenever you do any action after
Yep.
completing any action game.
Yep.
They are all percussion, which is hilarious.
It is funny. I swear their whole rest of the deck is percussion. Or people have just been passing up on
We've
them, I
seen
guess.
almost nothing from
Which is funny because they're all shuffled in. So we've seen them all, but people have been passing them. Because these are all cards. people have gone
everybody
through.
started with one and then discarded it or something.
Yeah. Okay, so you and then David, did you do something?
Whose turn is it? Is it mine now?
Yeah.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't claim anything, and assistants are useless. So I take in $6.
Yep. And then David, did you or Wooly, did you do something?
Not yet. No, I'm gonna take the money because the one thing that I could do with it has been taken.
It was taken, yep.
And then with my second one, I'll grab
He's
this.
got 3 of those. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody
Yeah,
do that before.
Well, look at my patrons. They're all the same.
No,
they're all Baroque.
No, I get it, but it's I've just never
interesting.
seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is that good? That's good for that one. That was Wooly. You did that, so I pass it on to David, I think, for next turn.
Yep. Don't think I can do any of those. It almost doesn't matter. So we'll see what this looks like. The rogue blue there.
The performance.
music,
all the
music.
performers. All the
5.
performers are
5.
So 5, 5, 5, 3. So it's that order.
So mine's a 4 because of the special token, if that matters.
Oh, okay. It doesn't, but
all stays in
All
the
right.
same order. Take away Wooly.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh. Yay. I get to choose which one I wasn't sure. I guess I'll take this one to church.
Going for the church. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
get these.
I roll just the 2 white dice because I'm lame.
Yep, you're just beginning, just learning how
Just
to.
a beginner. Yeah.
Yeah, but you get you start with a 5. That's 9 total.
9.
Plus, let's see,
Plus
have you made any? You've made
Well,
2
I
string
made-
instruments, so you're 11.
Yeah. So
so
11
you just need
plus
3
6.
more.
Oh, good lord! Yeah, and then you can spend some of your inspiration. Yeah.
So I had 11, so all we need is 3 more, right? So I'll spend
Yep.
3 inspiration for the 14.
Yep.
And that gets me 3 points. This is
Plus-
at the end.
yep,
This is at
plus-
game end, right?
No, that's right now. So it's 2 more
Okay.
points for every romantic
So
performance.
5 points then.
Yep. So 2 more. Yep. And then your money, and you're good. Then it's on to
$8.
David.
I'll try the noble house. I get
Oh,
2.
and you move up this track, Wooly.
Made 2 instruments.
Woohoo.
Plus 5, so I'm starting at 7.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a
man.
good roll. 8. That's fine. I'm starting at 7 because I've got a 5 plus 2
Yep.
strings, and I only needed 8, so that's all that really matters.
Nice.
Because then I can assign this to.
Bach. Nice. Nice. And then it's what? On to Nathan.
Okay, so if
One
I
more
want to look at the top,
encore.
if I want to look at the top
You
3,
doing that?
there's only 2 in the deck. Do we?
Oh,
shuffle
yeah.
these
Here.
cards?
Yeah. Take those 2, and then I'll shuffle this, and you'll take the top one.
So Dave, does this my special ability here? Does that track on for every single action, or just once per round?
No, you shouldn't have done it until just now. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Well, because it
that
does
was
say
there.
any action, but I guess it has to be the action that is using this.
That's right. That
Yeah,
icon
okay.
at the top left.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's not
Yep.
quite super clear. I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'll make
think the
it.
wording on that should probably be adjusted.
Yeah.
This
good.
would be.
I suppose it is a kind of a standard behavior of these things that it only happens.
It only
when you
happens
use
for that specific one.
Sure.
But yeah, it could be a little clearer.
Oh, good
This-
lord! Look at this.
Church starts with 5 plus 2 is what? 7.
You don't want to re-roll that probably.
It's another 6. Is
Yep.
that 13 already? Can I re-roll the red die?
Yeah, you can re-roll anything.
Can you re-roll the same die more than once?
Yep.
I'll do it again. Wood. That is fine. And then, yeah, so that's at 7 plus 6 is 13. I'll throw in my 1 inspiration to get it to 14
Good.
for 8 coins and 3 points.
Cool. All right.
I
And then
will
it's
take
Tim.
the school.
Going to school, Tim.
Going to school. So I am rolling 1 white, 1 blue, and the red. White. Thank you. So my base is 4. Unfortunately, this is not an instrument-driven one, so I'm just going off dice here.
It's pretty good.
So is it base 4 plus 5 is 9? Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh, my kingdom for an inspiration.
Yeah,
can
you
re-roll
again
for
don't
it.
have an inspiration. Yeah, you could try.
It's like
I mean,
a 1 in 6 shot, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt because I don't. As long as I leave the blue
It's just
alone,
gonna
I
be
can't.
money you lose. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fall. Well, I can't
And
fall
you
below
have 2
6,
rerolls.
and I have 2 rerolls. So it's probably worth shooting for the 3. There's 1 3 on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 3 on the white and 1 4 on the blue.
1
so
4. So it really doesn't matter too much, but you won't maybe drop as much if you roll the blue. But still, either way, I don't think it'll matter
right.
too much.
Let's give it a go.
Oof. Well, re-roll that one again.
No.
Oh.
All right.
Oh well.
So what is it? 4? Oops. 4
4
plus 4. Okay, so 4 money.
Cool. All right. That's everyone. So then that was that you, David, that triggered that one, I guess? So that's on to
Well,
Nathan.
Hold on, and then I believe
sorry.
everybody advances that track. If
Everybody
it matters, which it
advances.
does
Yeah.
for Nathan for sure.
I get 2
Yep.
points from that.
On to Nathan.
All I got left is moving some instruments. So it's 4 plus 1 from the track, so 5.
Mm-hmm.
So for 3 wood, I'll move both. 3 wood and 4 wood. Yes, 4 wood to move both.
Good.
Actually, no. Yes, I have 1 more wood, so I'm fine.
Nice. And the inspiration. Cool. Then on to Tim.
Huh? Oh, it's like, my turn. All right. At this point, I want to go to market to make sure I have the things. Because I decided to perform instead of take the animal, which it was worth a shot. So now I need to buy my 2 animal for the 4 coin I just performed for. And then I can pass while I grab that.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me see.
Where's the other? Oh.
I will. What is 4?
Are you going to market, David? Wooly?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I should lose my thing. And That's 6.
Cool.
Let me just see. This is a discount per chip, right?
Yeah.
So really, I just need. That's enough to do that. Discount that. Trying to see if I want to do one of these repairs or not. Probably worth more points than keeping the money, so I'll probably just go to market.
Okay.
And I need. It's gonna be a lot of math. Let's get that, because then I got to hedge against all of this. Do I care? Do I? Nobody really needs repairs. I'll buy 4 animals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two wood. I hold that. Guess that's all I can hold.
That's it. Yeah, that's the max.
Okay, so that costs me 816. Okay.
I'm going to finish this guitar. You put it under Giuseppe Tartini. Get 4 points from the guitar. And then another 2 from the patron.
Mm-hmm. And put that guitar out there. Yeah, you'll get. Is he up that high? Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
you
Thanks,
get one
David.
more.
You'll get one more.
And I guess
So
that
many
is
guitars.
another inspiration.
All right. Well, I guess it falls to me to resolve this. This being the workshop. Whose is that? Why are you? Oh, we're on
It's slowing
Megalife.
down. It's on my end, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I'm seeing your ping rate skyrocket.
That's still from the performance that's out
Yep.
there.
Come on down. Drop. Drop. There we go. It's dropping. Kind
I'm
of.
surprised it's not just disconnecting us. Pretty impressive.
I know. I think it's just because it's like it goes to dial-up speed.
Assistant there. So, got 5. A saw, which is 3, plus 1 is 4, and a 2. So that is in order. And I'm probably going to make you both very happy by saying I'm just here for the wood and the bump to unlock my last special worker.
Nice.
Does anyone else see the yellow and glowing blue? Oh, it doesn't anymore. Never mind.
Yeah,
It was.
my red token that I have in my hidden area is like a pulsating blue color.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Everything Tim touches turns to blue.
Probably
Well,
just the
you
light.
know.
His aura gets transferred.
Yeah. All right. What do we see? Is that you, Wooly? Did you get something?
Not yet. I'm going to take this sucker here.
Okay.
And so by taking this guy, by using that guy, I reduce the by 1 reserve, right? So
Nice.
I have these 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll spend some of my remaining inspiration
Yep.
for the last one.
Cool.
I'll just pay a metal.
I'll move you up
this.
3 there, Wooly.
Yeah, thank you.
Get your money. Just getting some metal there. Or what were we doing? Oh, you're paying that to build it. Okay, cool. To repair that.
Yeah, I'm done.
Good. All right. Was
That
that
was everybody. That was all on
Tim's?
my
Yeah.
my resolve.
Yep. No, Wooly,
I-
it's your turn,
Oh,
Wooly.
it is my turn. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like messing up and this.
I know.
Yeah, I don't have any resources. This is a move that I shouldn't have done, but anyways, I'll do this one. But, so that's 4. So that's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
So trombone, I don't have any patron right now, so I'll just take the 6 points. That's 45. No, 47. 53. And I'll put the trombone out. And I guess I'll get 2 money.
Good. And then that just goes right back into your hand.
Yeah.
Nice. Then on to David.
I think all I've got left is
The big finish.
so I get +1 on my benches, so that is a 6. I also get 1 material discount, which actually on each doesn't really matter very much. So that's enough to complete that, and I'll discount the. I mean, I can do 2 discounts on this one, but I mean, resources aren't anything, so that makes both of them. So they're both worth an extra. They're both worth an extra point from the spot on the track, so that's 14. The Viola goes here for another 4, and then the bump past the track end is another 2, and then this is a double cube, which really doesn't matter that much anymore, but $12 I guess is a point. And then I think the Viola is a repeat, so
yeah,
we'll just take $1. I think
nice.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Nice. Okay, and then that's on to. I guess that would have been on to Nathan.
I have a very exciting turn of selling 4 metal for $20.
Cash it in.
Which is 4 points, so
Yeah.
that's
Nope.
actually
Right.
pretty exciting.
Ain't bad. Yeah. All right, Tim.
All right, so that is. This is to finish the cello for 3 animal and a wood.
For the queen. Fancy
Yep,
cello.
for the queen. So the cello is 5 plus 1 is 6. So we'll take that. 45 to 51. And then we give it to the queen, who finishes for another 2 points and a bump to the top of the rep track. Unfortunately, I do not have the matches to take advantage of that award, and I messed up on that. But I will take the 2 points.
Yeah. Did you do that? That you didn't have anything, David, that you could do?
When I hit it, no.
No.
I mean, I bumped.
You've done it. You
I've
bumped around,
bumped, and now I can do it. But
yeah, but you hit it a while.
allowed. I hit it when the town hall was revealed.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
got it.
at which point I didn't have my second.
Yeah.
Whichever that symbol
Finished.
is, patron.
Totally.
Tuck doesn't really matter.
Patron.
So, alas. And
Okay.
yeah, that's that.
That's you. Wooly?
I guess I have to. So, what's the rule around if you can't do the thing that
If you can't do it, you can always just get 2 coin. So it's an alternative worker resolution action. So it's something we have built in. Just so you
Okay.
get 2 coin, which actually will round you up to
Yeah, well, it'll that gives me a point. So,
yeah, something.
sounds good to me.
Okay. Yeah, and I think that's everybody, right?
I think so.
Okay,
so.
so let's awesome. Let's do end game now. Whoever just showed up said, "Hey Dave," you said Facebook user. So I'll put this up here. If you can go there, then we'll know who you are. Okay, so let's do end game now. So we're going to go through this, and I'll just pull it down here so people can see it as well. So first thing we'll do, and we'll just do this in player order.
All right.
We'll do unique instruments. So starting with Tim, how many did you have in the pit that are unique?
I need to actually put out my cello. That would be helpful.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't. Yeah.
Ah, all right, I don't need that anyways. All right, so cello was unique. Thank you.
3 money and inspiration.
That won't matter because it won't get me the 10 money, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
instrument matters. So
Yep.
I ended up making 4 unique.
All right, so that's 3 points. All right, who's next in
I
player
just
order?
realized I should have, I should have bumped up on this track because I had 4.
Oh, when you repaired? Got it. No problem. Okay, so then let's see. We'll follow current player order. So then it's red. So Wooly, you're next. How many unique instruments do you have, Wooly?
I have 3. So I get 1
3.
point.
Okay, so it's a point. Who's next? David, how about you?
I had 3 unique
1, 2, 3.
instruments, but I had 4.
4. All right, so 3 points there. Good. All right, and then Nathan.
I had 2.
2. So yeah, that won't be anything there, but that's okay. All right, let's do goals, same order. So Tim, how do we do? You can bring your goals out.
All right, so here's my first one, which I hit the top on. So this was romantic performances. I actually did way more than the top, but 5 points for that.
5 points, nice.
It's 56.
And how about your other one?
Yeah, that one I didn't do so well on. That is this one. So that was repairs that have a victory point value of 2. I did manage to do 1 here.
Okay.
So that's worth
So I'll give you 1
point.
point. Okay. Good. And then how about Wooly? How'd you do?
I got 6 points altogether. I was able to get 3 repairs worth a value of 3. There's the 3, and I have 2 of these achievement things.
Nice. All right, good. 6 points for you.
So that gives me 60.
All right. David, how'd we do?
I needed 3 repairs with non-equal points.
Nice.
Which I have, and 3 unique instruments, which I
Nice.
also have.
Ooh, 12 points. Nice.
Oh,
Nice. All right. And then Nathan.
Very temporarily in first.
Right, I have this one.
Of course, surprise, surprise, he's got performances.
3 what is it?
Classical, yeah.
Classical.
Nice.
6
Nice.
points. And then 3 Royal Courthouse performances.
Nice.
Nice.
Mr.
Performance
Performer.
synergy, man.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Why I leaned into it. All right, good. And then does anyone have any instruments left on their bench? Is that yours? Do you have one, Nathan? Is that right?
Nathan
I
has
do,
one,
yes.
yeah.
So that's half rounded down, so that's 2 points. Okay, and then we'll do your Luthier legacy. So what's on the bottom left? So again, we'll just go across here. Yeah. So did you get all 3? Good.
I did.
Did you get your point there?
Oh, well, how does that work with
You still
timing?
get it. You still get it. It's
Okay.
supposed to just like remind you that you get a point.
Okay, so no, I did not. So that'll be a total of was it 7
7 points. Yep.
because I did get all 3. So 62 to 69.
Yep.
Nice.
And Wooly, it looks like you maxed
I got
yours
the
out.
4
So
points. Yeah.
you get another 4. And David, how did you do? You maxed out yours. That's another
Yep.
5. And then we'll do yours. Well, right now. We'll divide. Everyone else gets 10 to 1. And good Lord, yeah, you're
14 points.
0.
whew, 14 points. Oh baby.
Oh my.
Yep. Okay. Good. Good. All right. There it is. You really shot ahead with that one at the end. Man. Awesome. Whoops. I forgot to. Someone else commenting now. Who is this? Yes. Dave. Strum of the final chords. He says. That's right. Strum of the final chords. Cool. Thanks, guys. This was great. Thank you for play testing this. I'm just going to leave this on if for a bit so people can hear feedback too. Just overall thoughts. And we can kind of go into it later. We don't need to keep streaming for too long, but overall initial thoughts. Anything that stood out to you?
I'll start. So I've got 2, both related to patrons. So let me pull one out here. Back on the screen. So
I locked
one
them.
of the
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So one of the changes that we saw since the last time I played, at least, was that 3 option on the patrons. Performance or repair or instrument. I really like that. I think it helps move things along, make it not as hard as it was previously. So I really like that. On the other hand, I keep doing them, but I'm not seeing the actual value in pouring the resources into a royal patron versus just completing a regular patron if you can try to. I mean, it's nice to have that easy out, but given that you have to do the resources and whatnot to do the award to get it in the first place, and then to have to commit an instrument to it, it doesn't feel. I'm not sure about it. I think it's the best way to put it.
Okay, good. Maybe not enough payoff for something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially I feel like those get now. Maybe you've seen things in the other playtest. The ability is, you get a point per turn. Well, if you don't do it until turn 5 or 6, even that's not great.
That's fair. Good point. Okay, good. Other observations, and it can be. We'll just do like initial pass, and then I'll probably end it. And then if people want to stick around, we can talk deeper into it as well.
I really like the spending. I used it several times. The spending.
Yeah, you did. I noticed that.
For the repairs, that really made repairs so much more accessible than in previous iterations. Way better. I like the new patron thing. Again, it was just like the last time I played, I felt that all the things were more integrated than the first time I played. And now with this new thing for the patrons, everything's even a step further integrated. There's more connected, more synergies going on, which I really liked. And I see you got rid of the secondary spot on, and it's you only get the one spot with the bonus, which is cool or whatever. I do feel that the scoring for this is a bit on the low side or something, or a bit hard. So because I spent the entire game and I got 3 things. Like all I got was three unique instruments. And I get 1 point. It's like, maybe if it was 2 instruments for 1 point or something, it just seems like it's a lot of effort. And oftentimes these end game scoring things, you want them to feel like you've achieved something. and I get the impression I get from this is just that it's a little less impactful than I would like it to be for the amount of effort that it takes to achieve that 3 and 4 and 5 or whatever. But I like the I like the idea of it. I think just not making it sort of unique types, right? How many different yellows or how many different greens or whatever, brass or spring, combining it all into just make unique ones. I think that was a good choice. Just make it a little bit more impactful or a little easier to achieve, or some combination of the two. I think that would be better.
I'm in agreement. We're kind of like testing this and trying to figure out what that is, because you're right. The idea of getting 5 is not common. Well, yeah, 5 is common enough that you see it every couple games. 6 and 7, yeah, right. Like, good luck. We've been talking about, like, maybe it's a range.
And the points really jump up there too, right? But
yeah, if you get 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 plus, and so it's a range, it's a little bit more. So we'll see.
Just a few more points in that 3 to 4.
Yeah, range. Yeah, totally. A few more points too.
Everything else, no, I'm really grooving on the whole thing so far. Yeah, these achievement things are a lot of fun to try to work towards. And I was really excited to see the amount of performances. The previous places, especially the first one, I found that the performance was a bit of a lame duck kind of a part of it. But now it seems to be almost like one of the better things that you can do. You know what I mean? So that's exciting to see that's improved in that way. So lots of really great improvements, and
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wooly. David or Nathan?
So I think being able to use the performances on the patrons feels really good. Maybe it's too good, I don't know, but but yeah, like I made 4 instruments the entire game, and I also completed 4 patrons. So I also
you did the bare minimum.
I also only had 2 instruments the entire game. Just the guitar and the flute. I think increasing the amount of points for having unique instruments will make up for the strategy of just not getting more instruments, because right now it's not particularly worth it unless you have goals specifically for it. I think so. That might help. I also think that some of the bonuses on here feel kind of weak. Like, if I'm the first to get a violin, I get a wood. Yay.
Yeah.
Or an animal, not a wood. That's not particularly exciting. Like, these ones feel pretty good, especially if you get to double them. But,
well, they should be for the unique instruments, I think.
Right. But a lot of the other ones, like a bassoon is not the easiest thing to make, and it still only gives you like a wood and an inspiration, which is just not a lot.
Good.
Even if you double it, like 2 wood is nice. And I think you could do something interesting, maybe with some more unique goals. Like, I like the organ giving you another instrument. That's cool.
Top deck, totally. That's good. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Okay. Good. Awesome. Thanks, Nathan. David, thoughts?
Yeah, my comment is somewhat similar. I think that, I mean, there was also a couple of things where the performances weren't really assigned to a specific one, and it actually almost gave the player an option to kind of like cherry pick whichever repair. So I think if you're going to keep them this way, you need a way to like mark which one you're marking off, right? Because it was almost like the performance was acting as like a wild completion, right? And I think also just probably too strong to be able to do the patrons, like to be able to get through these royal patrons that quickly, especially for the bonuses they give. So I think maybe that's it's I like it. Like, I like the idea of being able to do both things, but I think it's devalued the instrument making maybe more than would be ideal, right? because
Yep.
no one made an instrument to fulfill
Yeah, you're right.
something they could do with something else. So that's
Well, and
my
it might, yeah, you're totally right. And this is exactly why we're testing this, because we're trying to figure out how to balance the repairs and the performances out, but also have some different avenues for completing patrons. But I was seeing that too, is that a combination of game end scoring and the unique instrument bonus wasn't as big as I had hoped. And it might be that we need to beef up the total points you get from instruments now, making that a more valuable thing to encourage people to kind of consider that as opposed to a repair or a performance,
but
so
no,
the
really,
bassoon is 7 points instead of 5 or whatever it might be.
right. Yeah, no, but good. I like the first chair. I do agree that some of the bonuses could probably be tweaked or maybe made a little more interesting, but I like I do like the idea of it, and I think and yeah, so no, really, I mean, still really good, really fun,
Yeah.
as always.
All right. Good. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you. And again, everyone tuning in, there's still a handful of you who've been watching, sticking on, staying strong. Thanks again for tuning in and watching us play. Again, this is the first time we've played the prototype online. So thanks for your comments and everything else. This is going to be on for people to watch later anyway. So if you think someone missed it and wanted to see it, this is on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It'll be there for a while, for whatever it might be. So thanks again to everybody here. Really appreciate you all chiming in and playing and giving that feedback too. And everybody else out there, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.